I just want to say, we did a race. Seems fine. Worst title of any. All-Star is one of those words that, like, if you put it in the title of your game, I will never be able to find it on Steam. Because is it Super Fruit Racing, Deluxe Fruit Racing, Definitive? Well, they don't really use that.
Tell me who the all-stars of fruit racing are?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. According to the character roster, they're all women, so I didn't know it was like a political game, but it basically is like they're remaking Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform, but they took all the dudes out of it.
I'll tell you who the all-stars are. We got Avocado Bite, Cocoa Strike, Banana Rocket,
Banana
Kiwi
Rocket,
Blast, Pinazuka, Plum Bomb, Shark Melon.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, Cherry Tornado, Strawberry Wing, and Roller Peach. And those are just the characters we have unlocked.
Yeah, that's true.
The main character again has a camel toe on the main screen?
Does she really?
Sometimes I think you see what you want to see. That being said, I am going to invite you. All right. If you're online, which you are.
Yeah, I'm on.
There you go.
Cut games.
What does random juicer mean?
Oh, that you randomize your juice.
Is that the car?
Show the toe.
I'm thinking that looks like that's probably the course.
A juicer?
Maybe?
We got mute boys.
Mute boys.
Yeah, you gotta mute the other people in the lobby.
Mute.
Fuck.
Players. Mute. Okay, go to players, then hit Y on them, and it'll mute them.
I'm sorry to tell you that I have to be Avocado Bite.
I am Avocado Bite.
But I'm no resident West Coast denizen. I have to be avocados.
Fine.
You gotta be the apple, because you live in the Big Apple, and then Nick's gotta be the big strawberry, because...
Nah, fuck that. I'm being Plum Bomb.
I kind of want to be Avocado Bite.
You can be Avocado Bite. She's from California.
Cocoa Strike seems alright.
Yeah, Cocoa Strike. She's got a coconut gun. And
she's got a great... Anyway, one second. I'm trying to figure out how to... Okay, so like we want
characters.
Oh, I can't change the AI difficulty level. It's just easy, easy, and easy. And then random juicer, dragster, elimination. That's the type of game.
Oh,
and then we're gonna race on Milk Lake.
Dude.
This game is the greatest already, to be honest with you.
I don't know.
Milk Lake. I'm playing Plum Bomb, actually. It's on brand.
I'm Plum Bomb already! God damn it. Fine, I'll change again.
You don't have to change.
It's a playlist. Oh, this is so good.
Cherry Tornado.
All right.
I have the tornado of cherries.
I just figured I should be the purple character, because I'm purple all the time.
That's a good point, yeah. It is on brand.
Dude, I love that it lets you make a playlist so you don't have to go back to the lobby every time.
Yeah, that's very nice.
That is pretty cool, actually. Yeah.
I hate that instead of modes, they're called juicers, but that's okay. So we got Milk Lake, Coconut, Yellow Soft Fruit, Icy Grapes, Frozen Castle, and Apple Pikes.
One of these is not like the other.
I kind of want to do Milk Lake like 6 times in a row. Maybe that's...
Milk Lake, Milk Lake,
okay,
Milk Lake.
I just want to let you guys know, when the game loads, take a look at the little tips they give you, because they're fantastic.
And also make sure to spam...
left bumper.
Yeah, you got to spam the left bumper over and over and over.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Absolutely correct.
I finally banned Hydrate Bot from my chat, by the way. I couldn't handle it anymore. I didn't want to be told to drink. It's like it's impinging on my freedoms as an American.
I kind of like it, because when it shows up like once an hour. It's like a good reminder that's just like, hey, it's been an hour. Hydrate Bot's here.
It feels like it happens every 10 minutes, but maybe it's because I have no consciousness on time. This is a great lake.
Milky, yeah.
This is Milk Lake.
It feels like frosting.
Have you pressed the left bumper yet?
Is that butter?
No, it's milk.
No, I saw some butter, I think.
It's Milk Lake, though.
Well, I mean, you know, butter is made from milk fat, so, you know.
Is it?
Yeah.
I hear every time people tell me at least once a month what butter's made of. And every time I think about it, I still go, is it made from animal fat?
Yeah, you just
well,
some milk. Take some milk out of a cow and shake it up in a jar, and you got some butter.
I didn't know that. I kind of thought they just cut the fat off of like a ribeye steak and then churned it and then turned into butter.
Then you put the butter in a vat and then you shake it and you get ice cream.
Don't you have to put like crystals in it or something?
Yeah, you put like
Salt?
a JO crystal in there and like an amethyst.
You know what? I think what you're thinking about is what you do is you put the lime in the coconut.
Well, I'm familiar with that, of course.
Yeah, you
Mix
shake
it.
it all up. Yeah.
They let us go out in the hallway during my science class, which was really exciting when we made ice cream, because we needed more room to roll the canister around. So we got to go outside of the classroom, because they trusted us. We were old enough.
Oh, Rebecca.
You can shoot your tornadoes backwards, by the
Yeah,
way.
it's just, you click the right stick to shoot, right?
Yeah.
I'm not missing something there. Like, I don't understand what it means when it comes up on the cross-section there.
Yes, I believe you just click the right stick to shoot. What the? I got a Kill Bill sound? What the fuck was that? Kill Bill came after me, and then I had a fucking like a crosshair on my screen.
Who is Kill Bill?
Forward?
Kill Bill is Uma Thurman.
I need to shoot forward. How do I
She
shoot
plays
forward?
Kill Bill.
Just
R3.
default click R3, yeah. Hey, you shot backwards, you son of a bitch!
It went backward because I asked how do I go forward, and then I got kill billed and went to last place.
Yeah, you don't want to get killed.
I was
dude.
just winning.
That's alright.
All
Fifth
right,
place.
I got third.
No, just eighth.
You kind of don't need to use the drift at all in this game. Is what I've learned.
Also, Rob is unmuted again, even though I muted him before.
Wait, what?
Did any of us finish top 3, or did we just get bodied by the AI?
Yeah, I got third place.
Okay. At least, like, one human is holding it down against OpenAI.
Yeah.
Mute.
Waiting for host.
Mute.
You gonna mute the bots?
I muted everybody.
Oh, I hit it. Yeah, my bad. What's the largest fruit in the world that grows on a tree? The jackfruit. It can reach 30 kilograms.
What about the corpse flower? Does that count?
No, is that a real thing?
Yeah.
What's the deal with the corpse flower?
It produces heat in the rainforest and a smell of a decaying corpse, and it attracts animals to it, and then the animals help spread the spores or seeds around the
So I know,
rainforest.
like, there was a very stinky flower in Stanley Park in Vancouver. And
Durian
then,
flower.
well, I don't know what it was, honestly, but it blooms for like 2 days every 6
That's
years.
the corpse fruit.
Okay.
Yep, that's the
And
one.
then this time it died in like less than 36 hours.
Oh,
And
jeez.
They did like a poll to name it, and they did the internet thing, so they were like, it's gonna be called Mr. Stinky. And then, like, they ran the poll for like a week, and then 2 days later, they were like, Mr. Stinky died last night.
Or Mr. Stinky. It sounds like a cat.
It does. Smelly cat.
Smelly cat.
Oh, we got a
Resident
distinct
Evil go
advantage.
With, X McX face.
Yeah,
Is what
with
the
Stinky
next
McStink
thing
face.
is.
It actually might have been that. It was something. It was a meme lord answer.
Right.
So today's show is dedicated to Mr. Stinky, the flower I didn't know existed that captured the civic hearts of the Vancouver population.
Goodbye, Mr. Stinky.
Rip Mr. Stinky, dude.
Yeah, there was like a gangland shooting or something the other day, but it's really
That
like
killed Mr. Stinky?
it's Mr. Stinky got caught in the crossfire.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
So
it's
sad.
well, and then it turned out that he was working undercover.
Oh,
It was like a
man.
Donnie Brasco situation.
Were there any bad hombres involved?
Aren't there always?
I thought you were gonna say, aren't they all bad hombres?
Good
Oh,
point.
well, that would have been more correct, I guess, given.
Yeah. I like how we get ice wheels.
Oh,
Ice wheels are pretty cool.
Thanks, Lynn.
they named it Uncle Fester. That's right.
Oh, that's actually an okay.
That's
Yeah,
better.
that's a decent name.
Yeah,
I
so
just got kill billed again, and I'm real mad.
R.I.P. Uncle Fester.
I just shot a fucking Kamehameha wave at that dude.
Congrats.
Well,
This game is really smooth.
Yeah.
It's well polished, I think, but it always surprises me when a game chooses a motif like fruit that seems so arbitrary. And then,
Yeah.
like, Rob's right, like, why... It's such a bizarre adherence to the theme that in the loading screen they give you fruit facts. It's like the way that you did, like, a project in 8th grade.
Yeah.
They went all in on it.
I actually found out from this game, I don't know if it's true, but they claim that Turkey is the largest producer of cherries in the world.
Oh, I see, I did not know that.
There you go. See, a little factoid for you.
It's really like an edutainment game. You learn a little bit about fruit, the most interesting of all culinary subjects, and you get to do some racing as well.
Honestly, I'm entertained by this, fruit or not.
What I don't understand is they're kind of off-brand with the whole. What's up with all the ice rockets and stuff? In
Yeah.
the game?
Why don't you
They
just
did have
shoot like
fruit-related.
other fruits? I agree.
Yeah. Maybe that would be wasteful.
No.
You know, maybe that's the idea.
Fourth.
Yeah, second.
Dude, we dominated the AI this time. I'm a little pissed that I'm avocado lady, and she has an avocado as a belt buckle, but she drives a pineapple. Like, did I fuck up? Did you get to choose your car, or am I just stuck in avocado belt pineapple car situations?
Speaking of avocados,
Yes.
I mean, not avocados. Speaking of pineapples, rather, I had a pineapple bun earlier.
Pineapple
Has it
bun.
one of those?
Was it a pen pineapple apple bun?
It was.
It won't keep you guys muted every single time we play. It's so
I had
annoying.
the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Just open my own profile as well. Okay.
No, you guys are muted for me for some reason.
When we started the round, though, you were unmuted, and I kept hearing you, but then I muted you again between rounds, and it just unmutes.
Yellow soft. Oh, it's Mount Rushmore of fruits.
Yellow soft
Yep,
fruit.
and you're unmuted again.
That is a great.
And now I don't have a way to remute you because we have to race now, so...
I muted both of you, and you became unmuted, but Rob is still muted.
Yeah, Nick is unmuted for me as well for some reason.
What's wrong with the mutes in video games?
One day developers will learn. I literally never want to talk to anybody online.
Almost. Well, actually, I'm curious though. Like, people in chat, do you guys use the built-in VoIP in games? Because I've pretty much always turned it off.
If you're like a little kid and you want to shit talk someone, that's like how you do it.
That's the thing.
Whoa! What the fuck?
I used it when I was like 14 to be like, "You suck." My number one insult was like, I bet you're like 30 years old and live in the basement. And now I'm 29 and I'm like, dude, if some kid said that to me, that would cut me deep.
I bet your dad fucked an ostrich.
That's pretty good. But now, like, in Rainbow Six Siege, I have left VoIP on for a while, but it always ends up being just, like, really annoying. It's either one dude who is just outright toxic, or non-stop call-outs to the point that it actually floods you, and, like, you can't actually hear what's happening in the game. So there's one dude who's like, oh, he's in the blender room, he's in the blender... It usually happens to Kate. It's like, Momo, he's in the blender room! He's in the blender room! And you're like, well, if you'd shut up for 2 seconds, I could hear his footsteps and him turning the blend tech on. I wouldn't need you to shout it out.
What about the ever-popular, check out the hottest Fortnite gameplay on twitch.tv/RockleySmile.
I had a guy come into my chat the other day who was like, hey guys, new streamer starting up a Fortnite stream.
Yeah, man.
Subs and follows. Like, okay, so first... You come in out of nowhere, you expect people to be like, oh yeah, I'm watching this stream, but that guy seems like he's on the up and up. I
did mention his channel, so basically I'm done.
Also, finally, a Fortnite stream.
Yeah.
The platform has been bereft of them for so long.
No one's playing the game. It's like an untapped market, So I could see why he's trying to go that direction. But yeah. No, you guys ever have a pineapple bun, though?
Is it...
I think I know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's a Chinese pastry. And essentially, it actually has no pineapple in it whatsoever, traditionally.
Does it look like a pineapple?
That's a bad name.
It kinda, like a little bit. It's basically just like a sweet bun, but it has like this weird yellow crusty bit on the top, and it's tasty.
Oh, it's like it's kind of like melon bread, is what chat says. I had melon bread in Japan. I'll just say it, okay? I'm turning over this Andrew Dice Clay persona. Asian breads, forget about it. I don't like them. No.
But not even if they're like they're clearly marked as what they are. Of like, this is a sweet,
Forget. I already said forget about it.
You did say forget about it. That's a good point, yeah.
No, go faster.
Fuck you, Cora!
Oh, thank you.
No, Robert!
Get fucked, nerd.
I think we dominated the podium. That's all I care about.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So intense.
This game
at the end.
has fantastic music.
Chad, I didn't
Also has
mean
eggs.
non, roti, dosa. Those are all acceptable, okay?
Yeah.
It's just when I lived in Korea, every bread was like, it's whole wheat. And then you'd look at it and you'd be like, that's the whitest bread I've seen in my whole life. And they serve it, it's like, don't take this wrong, he's going to be on the show later, I don't mean to slander him. But it's kind of like Austin bread. They sell the loaves. They sell the loaves with no end pieces, and the crust is like a micrometer thin. The only thing I'll say
Austin
about
bread.
it, the only thing I'll say about it, it is like, it toasts up extremely nicely. But if you ever wanted to like make a sandwich, it's just horrendous.
There's a lot
Look at
of
a tube.
yeah. This is pretty.
This is
cool.
pod
This
racing.
F-Zero stuff right here. Yeah, but there's a lot of Korean bakeries around here. And so I've had my fair share of like East Asian bread analogs.
Yeah.
Right? Like that this is supposed to be like a white bread kind of thing, but it's not really. And the white bread that comes in the package is like super dense. Like
Oh, really?
crazy. Yeah, like crazy dense. Like the crust specifically is very dense. It's pretty good. It's good to make toast with. But it's also very strange.
One sec, I gotta shoot this. Hey!
We're getting kill build.
Sorry, I just had to use some LBs to purge it.
I feel like the soundtrack on this course is a royalty-free song that I've heard before.
It may
Careful.
be, but it is appropriate. I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, they didn't
Very
have much
chill.
money left for music after they spent all their budget on,
Right.
you know,
What is
fruit
pistachios?
facts. I don't know why my
Fruit
brain
facts.
can't say it. Fruit facts.
Yeah, let's get some fruit fractals.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's anti-gravity. You can go on the ceiling.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I thought it was just a tube.
Oh, Annie.
Oh, are you okay, Annie?
She's about to be not okay, even though I passed her. Hey, are you in first? Who's in first?
I'm
Yeah,
in first.
Stop, I'm trying to chomp you. I got an avocado
Stop?
coming out of my
You
car.
want me to stop?
I want to chomp you.
You gotta catch me. That's the whole point.
Yeah, but
Do you have like a
that's...
super upgrade or something?
I don't know, I got 4 power-ups maybe without using any, and it gave me my super.
Oh.
Maybe that's how it works. When you fill them all up, you get the super. Or when you get one
Is
of
there-
each fruit element.
Is it like a roulette every time you pick up a thing to see which one you get?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
I don't know, I'm gonna
Well,
test.
I mean, we all skipped the tutorial.
maybe
right?
not.
So, yeah.
No, it keeps giving me the grapes and the watermelon only.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You son of a bitch.
That's fine. So I have a mild story
Oh.
of senior citizens being brought to justice.
Oh, dude, my
Brought to
favorite archetype.
justice?
Highly benign, however, but also it felt very gratifying to me. Oh, get out of here.
He always stores one.
Of course I do.
He's an
so
advanced level player.
I was driving home from the grocery store, and I went through town, and there's like a straightaway as you're leaving town to come back to my house. And there were 2 senior citizens, I'd say probably people in like their mid to late 60s,
Oh.
riding bicycles. A couple, I assume.
Nice.
Fucking
So you knocked him
scumbags.
over.
So
Yeah.
the guy was on the right side of the road, and there was no shoulder. He jumped me! Straight up! The guy was on the right side of the road, the lady was on the left side of the road.
Of course.
Both going the same direction, and she was wobbling around on the wrong side of the road
Yeah.
for some reason,
Doesn't
just
have the
kind of like in
skills.
and out of the lanes. And I needed to pass them, and as you could probably imagine, they were taking up the entire road.
Right.
So I just kind of followed them for a while, and then the lady looked like she was kind of giving me space to go through, and then she started to wobble again, and I'm like, I really don't want to like hit this lady off her bike and kill her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
So I
kill
just
her.
waited more, and then she eventually got all the way over to the right side of or to the left side of the road, and I was able to pass cleanly between them. As I was then making a turn to get away from them, and they were going into my rear view, I saw a patrol car turn onto the road, and then the patrol car didn't continue to follow me after that turn, and it was a straightaway. So they had to have stopped the bicyclers.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm
the-
not sure what.
The patrol car didn't follow me beyond that turn, so since it was a straightaway, there was nowhere else for them to go. They had to have stopped the bikers. You get what I'm saying?
Sort
Yeah.
of.
What? Why? What were they bikers doing again? Were they like?
They were driving all stupid in the road.
Mm.
Oh, stupid idiots. Yeah.
Dude, look at you see the snowman? He was sucking a dick.
What?
He had a big banana in his mouth.
That was not the outcome of the story that I was hoping for.
Well, I just say, here's the thing. I really expected the cops to flash their sirens. You thought they were going to pull you over, and then they pulled the cyclist off of their bike and, like, cuffed him right on the street.
Yeah. You should have
Like I
embellished
said,
a little bit.
more
Had the police officers, like, pull out their guns, tase
Yeah,
them, or something.
You got to start
It's too wholesome for that.
every single story. I was behind this dumb bitch on the road yesterday.
I don't like to be mean about it. I was just happy that something happened for once.
Yeah, I
I
like
mean,
that.
technically, I had to cross into the yellow line, so honestly, I was probably more in trouble than the bikers were.
Oh, dude, they can give you it's a capital crime.
Yeah.
God, kill Bill! Get out of here! What's the deal? Bill?
I think I
Oh, look at the
accidentally
crystals!
I just don't understand how I get my final lap.
Oh wait, yeah, I have my final power.
It's a one lap.
It's a one-lap race.
I just cherry tornadoed his ass. That was awesome.
There's no avocado.
How the hell did I do
Oh my
that?
god, I'm powered by puke.
Yeah, I got some farts coming out of the back of my car. You know, I gotta say, gas-powered automobiles doesn't seem very healthy to me. Fruit, all-star fruit.
It's biodiesel, Robert. That's why you don't see a corn car, is because the corn lady got turned into ethanol.
Whoa!
Second to last.
Hell of a jump.
I have a hypothesis on how you get your super.
Okay.
It might require that you pick up 4 power-ups within the time that it's spinning the roulette.
I did that one time, and I thought the same thing. And then I did it, and it didn't work. But I also sometimes am a little unobservant, so I can't confirm or deny that that's the case. Yo, this is like Wario Stadium, except like, I mean, like 30 times worse, but still decent.
No, let me through, yes!
Yeah, I unironically enjoy this game. It's okay.
Yeah, it is. I think
not
that's the
great.
definition. This is one of those
it's
games
like-
where I'm like, this must be coming out on Switch, right? Like,
Yeah.
is there a market for an all-ages kind of like mid-tier kart racer at $30 that doesn't pass through Nintendo's hardware?
Yeah, I do gotta say, the $30 price point seems like that's at like a niche price point. And
Yeah.
I feel like there's not a lot of niche customers of like, man, I really want a kart racer, but it needs to be fruit related.
And I hate
Otherwise-
Mario.
So I'm just like, I don't know, man.
This feels like the
What
kind of
theme do
game.
you think they should have gone with?
Crash
Blood.
Bandicoot.
Sex.
Blood?
Yeah, like,
Yep.
like do like a BMXXX, but
Yeah.
instead, you know,
Blood
with
and
kart
Crash
racing.
Bandicoot.
An edgy
you like-
racer.
Exactly, you just like shoot dildos at people.
Oh.
instead of buckets. Yeah.
There is a market for that, actually.
ATV
Probably
off-road
is.
horny.
Yeah,
'Cause,
you,
like-
you get like when the car gets hit by the dildo, the racer stands up and puts the dildo in their butthole.
Yeah.
Well, you get aim for the middle where the exhaust pipe is, and you try and fill it up, and then the car spins out because it got its exhaust pipe filled up.
There you go. I have been hit by so many fucking things on this course.
I'm just saying, it's no beach buggy racing.
Oh, that was a jam.
What's the strongest wild animal you think you could take in a
Oh,
fight?
here we go.
No.
I don't know, something pretty small, probably.
Cactus.
I don't know. Like, what's the rules for destroying the cactus? Like, I don't know if I could break that thing all the way down. to be honest.
What's the rule that says cactus is an animal?
I mean, it's got a soul. It goes to cactus. heaven.
Yeah, I'm on Rob's level. What are the rules that say I can't break it down? Tell me that
You know?
first.
What are the rules? What are the rules?
Yeah.
Is that from a musical?
It's
Yes.
from Always Sunny.
It's a musical episode of Always Sunny.
I see.
They get turned black for one day,
Um.
and it's actually extremely depressing how it ends.
Yeah.
Does it play the music at the end, where it goes like bam 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 bam? Does it play that
Is
music?
that,
I don't know what that is.
You know, at the end of every It's Always Sunny episode,
I think we've watched different episodes. of
Dennis
Always
goes like, "I was in the pool," and then
at the end it goes
"Wow."
Marflica, 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 and then they hit a ball into an aluminum door.
Sunny. Also, when you say that, it makes it sound like you're saying like a dirty word.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
It's words said backward. That's always their ending.
Yeah, correct.
Oh, when you watch past the like absolutely.
Yeah.
And then when the HBO thing goes, goom,
HBO.
it clicks off the. It's like they turn off the TV.
They do.
Did HBO get Always Sunny in Canada?
Yeah, HBO. Home box office Canada.
That's cool.
H-Bach?
H-Bach, that's what we call it. Guess who I root for in Super Smash Bros. Melee?
Box.
Nope, Armada.
Starbucks.
I get it. I'm gonna use my cherry tornado. Oh, get tornadoed, bitch.
Don't lose your cherry. You need that for marriage.
Dude, I have no idea how I get the cherry tornado, but it's pretty cool.
You can't get married now, Rob.
Yeah, well, you know how it is. Stop kill billing me.
Dude, look at the map.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's all turny at the end.
It's all turned up. Oh, I got ice cubes. What do these do? All right, well, they're gone now.
Have you guys gone in the stump secret yet?
I've taken a right at that fork in the road one time.
There's an alternate path.
Yeah, I think it is faster.
It is. I get out ahead of whoever's in front of me every time I do it.
It's like it's a Beetle Adventure racing sort of deal.
Yeah, I love that game.
I really feel like I'm a fool. I really feel like this is a throwback.
You are a fool, yeah.
Oh, of course, but like this is a throwback to the era of like weird racing games. Like you ever play it's like Tiny Toon, but not Tiny Toons. So Motor Toon Grand Prix.
Yeah, I know which one you mean. I don't think I ever played it, but I saw it.
I owned it on PlayStation 1. And you just like go to the store and be like, I want a racing game. And they go, what about Gran Turismo? No, Dad. I want this one with the car that has eyeballs on it.
Yeah, Gran Turismo is too real for kids.
I was never a Gran Turismo man, to be honest.
It's too simulation-oriented for me.
So I liked F-Zero, because it had cool space things. And
That's true.
Tyrannosaurus Rex man, and he was cool, and he had a car.
Oh, there was Mr. Ito, who was like a slug tumor.
Yeah.
Why would you play anybody but Captain Falcon, though?
Because there's a samurai with a hot pink fucking car.
Samurai Goro was his name.
There was a boy who drove a pink car?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I guess it was the future, so.
He was a big boy with a big sword.
He had a big sword. And I'm talking about his penis.
Alright, that's fine. That means when we could...
Who drove the yellow one?
Captain
There were a
Falcon.
couple of yellow ones.
No, Captain Falcon drives a blue one.
Yeah.
The main yellow one's from the original.
In the original? Oh, that's like the doctor character.
Yeah, I never liked him. He seemed like an asshole.
Dr.
Yeah,
Falcon.
he seemed like a big old dickhead. Yeah, Dr. Falcon.
And then there was the green alien guy who's like, I don't know, the tip of your chip looks like a dick or like an alien or something.
They look like Piccolo.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, was it Tony Stewart? This is my favorite section of the game, is when my lady gets out of her car and plays an invisible violin. Over and over and over and over.
That's pretty cool, yeah. I do like that.
It was masking my loading, I think is what it was.
Ooh. Well, that's the return to lobby, I guess.
Oh.
We finished the track course.
That was the end of the Grand Prix.
Oh.
That's a loading screen.
Oh,
I'm pissed because when Robert and I practiced, I mean tested. I said return to main menu, and then it took me back to the lobby, and then this time I said return to lobby, and it took me to the main menu.
Yeah.
They got the input switched.
I think they got the input switch. They put a 0 when they should have put a 1. That being said, I'm going to change my cart quickly because I unlocked cart customization.
Okay.
I no longer wish to be Pineapple Car. Oh, no. Tiny boy. Absolutely.
Vehicle.
I just want to change...
Yeah,
I just want to change the fruit, please.
Is anybody else hearing that everyone turns into, like, click monsters? No?
No.
Just me. Okay,
What do you mean by that?
Like ultimate robot effects, but I think it's because I was looking at the settings menu.
Smooth boys. Oh, dude, if you don't roll white wheels on your car, like, I don't know who you are.
Whoa, I could go like iridescent on the car. That's pretty cool.
I was really hoping to somehow turn off the VoIP, but it's not in the settings.
Like, you can still hear us in the game right now?
No, I just wanted it to stop unmuting you every time we would race.
I see. What? Oh, dude.
Invite?
Yeah, I'm just changing my car to make it look like a...
Oh, I can change the rims!
It becomes like it's a cute little insect boy. It's Hollow Knight. Okay, and then what's my favorite fruit? Well, you gotta put that's a cantaloupe. Where's my avocados?
Did I tell you I found a golden beetle?
Like in real life?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's a tiny little guy. He's like the size of half my pinky nail.
Ooh,
but he's actually shiny gold. And apparently this bug, as I looked him up, he can also be like a chameleon and change his colors away from gold, but I didn't see him do that.
Yo, you can change the horn. Robert, are you going 21 or 19?
Oh, dude, 21 with the slide whistle? That's amazing.
Oh, no, I gotta do 18.
Hey, it's the first time I've seen a golden beetle in my life. This is pretty exciting for me.
That is pretty cool.
I much prefer golden beetles to the goddamn silverfish that keeps coming out from under my computer and running over my foot.
Yeah. Silverfish are basically nightmarish creatures invented by H.P. Lovecraft.
Not nearly as bad as the house centipede. That is the worst.
I'm just letting you guys know I'm doing number 12.
Okay.
It's 100%.
Can you invite?
Yes. It's just loading. And then I will do invite friends.
Dude, my
There was
car is baller.
Join up.
There was a house centipede on my fireplace in the middle of the night, and I was like in the kitchen getting a glass of water, and I saw the cat was like hanging off of this weird part of the mesh in front of the guard on the fireplace. He was doing like a position that made no fucking sense. And then I was like, what are you doing? And I looked over and there was actually a death monster attached to the wall, and he was trying to reach out as far as he could to hit it. And then I got close to it and the thing fucking scuttled and I never found it again.
That's horrifying.
It was like 3 inches long. I hate it.
Robert,
I hate it.
I can't invite you because for some reason it says you're not online for me.
I am loading into your game right
perfect,
now.
Perfect. I don't know why, like, I have 8 fruits and you guys have 1. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that doesn't seem fair.
Yeah, you're doing really well.
I don't know if that's what that means, but...
I think you're doing just fine.
We can still only play easy, but...
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, just, 8 Coke and Wheeze.
Look, I'm gonna change it, alright? So, freaking...
oh, I'm plumb now.
There's a Dragster on Coke and Wheeze.
Yeah.
I really want to unlock more characters.
Dragster.
And there's Elimination Mix on Jungle Anus.
Jungle Anus?
That is Jungle Anus!
And then Elimination on...
Chat, watch, I'm muting them all. See what happens.
Maracuja Bay.
Ooh, Maracuja Bay. Now that sounds pretty cool.
I mean, that's basically a juicer, I guess, on... This we got Marajuka. Milk Lake, of course, one of the classic tracks.
I love Milk Lake.
And then a couple of random juicers on maybe Apple Pikes. You guys like that?
Yeah, some juicers, boys.
And some icy grapes. Don't forget about icy grapes.
Oh, everybody loves
Me and the
icy
boys
grapes,
go out for some icy grapes and juices. I don't know what that is.
I like
I'm not sure what that character is.
Andrew Dice Clay, but he's really passionate about bubble tea. Yeah, I have, in the same vein as your elderly people getting justice story, I have a bubble tea story of a very mild variety.
You mean boba tea?
Yeah. But like in the end, I didn't order any bobas. So Kate loves bubble tea, and I was like, I take it or leave it. But I was like, you know what? They always have juice, so I'll just get like a fresh juice or something like that. So Kate's like, I'll have a blah blah, and then I was like, I'll have a watermelon juice, and then she's like. But not Kate, but the cashier was like, do you want juice or slush? And then I repeated, watermelon juice. And then she, with no tone of deference whatsoever, said, yeah, juice or slush. And then I went, all right, I guess we're doing this. What's the difference?
You punched her in the neck.
I said, what's the difference? And she said, juice is juice. And I was like, well, I'm glad we cleared that up. And then she said, slush is like juice, but it has ice in it. And then, so I was like, is this really the easiest way to have this conversation? Why you just ask if I want ice? But anyway, I was like, I'll take the juice. Got the juice. Comes with ice in it. looked at a slush. The slush is just the juice with ice, but it's been blended so that you drink the ice as well. So it's just crushed ice. So like
that's what a slush is. Yeah.
I just don't understand. There's got to be like a better way to convey this.
Like a picture would work.
A picture would work. I did the thing as well where I said like watermelon juice, and then she went, "What is that?" And I said C1 on the menu behind you, and she went, "Yeah, no, I fucking know, but like, what do you want?" And I was losing my mind.
How is that? You can't imagine that's an unusual request, right? To order an item off the menu?
That's why I was mad.
Yeah.
I always thought that was the fallback. Is like, oh, I'll take the soy garlic chicken. And then they go, what? And you go, oh, F34. And they're all right.
Didn't the whole problem come up because she didn't hear what you wanted?
No, I think she just... I guess after you order juice, there's a second question, like in a video game. That's like, are you sure you want to fix the video game? Are you sure you want to do the thing?
Juice.
Yes.
QA team.
Oh, okay. That's stupid.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what, Robert? When you do the speed boost with the green stuff, it also leaves an oil slick.
Oh.
Caused me to spin out.
Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, this whatever mode this is weird because I'm not quite sure what's happening in it. They seem to be charging my special a
yes.
lot. Yeah.
I think it just permanently recharges because there's no pickups on the ground.
But I'm constantly being attacked, and I don't see what I'm being attacked from. It's like sometimes I get green farty car, sometimes I like just get blasted.
As you are also refilling your charge, so are all the opponents. So they keep blasting you from behind. And I really don't like this power-up.
I hate you, Gwendolyn!
How do I select not that power-up?
When I hit people with my cherry tornado thing, they just kind of spin a little bit and don't slow down, and then they just keep going.
You can hit better. Yeah, become avocado lady.
Yeah, I guess you might be right.
That would have been a good idea if you had picked Avocado Lady, Rob. I don't know why you didn't.
She's really good.
The watermelon shark in the trailer for this game looked wonderful. Because it's a slice of watermelon, but it seems like a shark's fin.
Wow.
I know.
Dude,
a slush puppy is a hush puppy with ice blended.
Did I tell you guys that I got some watermelon juice recently? I can't remember if I finished the...
Did you?
Wait, juice or juice slush juice?
Dude, you don't even want to know.
Yeah, did you blend any ice in it or not? Because
I gotta say, it was pretty good, though.
Can you order juice with no ice there, or is that impossible?
I don't think it's possible. Because juice comes with ice, and then it's just... if you want slush, you don't even want to know. It's
Can I have a slush with no ice?
my tip was, what's the smelliest fruit?
Yes.
Durian.
It's a little insulting.
Oh.
It's also very subjective. You know, maybe I think plums smell worse. How about that?
What the fuck is...
Hey, don't say plums.
We're charging up our gun.
I see.
Plums are fine. They smell great.
Yeah, plums aren't... They don't smell like at all, almost.
Yeah, you would think that, but then you'd be wrong. So...
Elimination.
Oh,
Whoa! Oh, he's dropping bombs.
Whoever's in last place gets kicked. I actually kind of like this race mode in some games.
Oh, I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh, dude, it eliminated 3.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, it's got a spectator mode.
No,
You know
no.
what?
Wow.
Marion.
Respect.
And it's got a sick-ass ice cave.
Yeah. Is this like an alternate version of this course?
Please.
Is that Coconut Man? Look at the Milk River off in the distance, the deepest lore.
It's Milk Lake.
Milk Lake turns into a milk tributary, which turns into a milk river. I mean...
I do love hanging out at the milk tributary.
Can you freeze milk into ice cubes?
Yeah? I mean, they'd be
so,
milk
right?
cubes, but...
It's a fair point, yeah. Well, I mean, it's still ice, right?
I don't think
It's milk
so.
ice.
Well, I was just thinking, you know that demon from The Evil Within 2 that's, like, covered in milk? I was thinking maybe you could, like, shape an ice cube in his form, and then it would be like he came to life in your drink.
What if instead I imagine Bishop from the Alien
Yeah.
franchise?
No, this is just his blood. It's not his whole form.
Ah, but he's filled with milk. Have they ever explained what the milk is?
Yeah, it's
Anybody know?
synthetic blood.
Nutrient paste
Lubricant.
juice.
Oil can, as Malf would say.
Right, yeah. Oh, I didn't even use my LB, even that entire time.
Maybe
I got a
that's why
horse
you're
green.
in last, bitch.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
LB.
Do you have a favorite Wizard of Oz character?
You know what? It's probably the Cowardly Lion.
Oh, it's on brand.
Mm-hmm.
Did I win?
Wait, pardon me?
I think you...
We just stopped for some reason and... Oh, okay.
Oh, alright, yeah.
Just sort of ends.
I mean, I was in first at the end. So, yeah,
And you
yeah. It's the
There you
wooden
go.
wheels, dude.
Alright.
Wow, Rob. 4 minutes behind. You really got to work on that.
Yeah, it didn't really work out too well. I wasn't anticipating how that was gonna go. Yeah, it didn't really work out.
How come when
Love
witches,
the echo.
witches get houses put on them, their legs can turn into, like, curling legs?
That's a good point, yeah. I
Is
hadn't
that a
considered that.
lore thing?
Yeah, that's the deepest lore.
Do witches have, like, compoundable bone structures in their legs for when houses drop on them?
No,
So-
but they do have layers.
I want to answer your question with another question, which is that you ever feel like, well, I mean, we'll start with the premise. You know, The Wizard of Oz, very well-respected movie, wouldn't you say?
Somebody hangs
Yeah.
himself in the background.
Yeah, and then, like,
True.
everybody that died on that movie was a result of the silver paint or whatever, but I'm just saying, I think that movie is old and it stinks. You ever feel... You ever feel like old movies get way too much credit because they did something that's never been done before, but they're not nearly as good as cool
Rosebud?
movies?
Definitely not. Yeah, but you continue.
Yeah, I kind of resent that they're in black and white now.
Just remaster them and make them 3D.
Like,
Right,
no,
right,
you
yeah.
didn't have the technology at the time. Why are you trying to force it? Just wait until we have color.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It's like
they should have just, yeah, they should
James Cameron waited like 20 years to make Avatar, but
Yeah.
Orson Welles has a good idea. He's got to make it right now. I see how it is.
That's a
Oh.
fair point, actually.
It's really pretentious.
It is really pretentious. I agree.
Honestly,
And then they're
fuck
going to
Orson
try and
Welles.
frame it like it's the artisanal way to make a film.
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
we have less color. For some reason, less is more in film. Great, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you go back and make
What
a
am I, a
silent
fucking
film?
dog? Yeah, make a silent black, no frame film with nothing in it.
Yeah.
It's like that, the white painting.
You know what? Just get a flip book. How about that?
You know, it's weird, like, in silent movies, how many of them told a story without words, and how many of them did the cheating thing, where they would show a scene and then be like, the dastardly Marvel
Right,
has got
yeah.
him on the train tracks! And you're like, yeah, I got eyes.
Or they'll do the scene. If you watch a bunch of old silent films, a lot of them will just like do the entire scene where characters talk to one another, and then it just cuts away to the title card that tells you what they said.
Yeah.
Which is just like
That's why every movie back then was 4 hours long.
Like Titanic.
It was
a
insane.
lot of those old
And Braveheart.
silent movies were played with a live like pianist, which kind of sounds awesome.
That does
like,
sound
I love
cool.
like Gladys to come in on Infinity War and play the score right there. You know, at my local AMC, that would be amazing.
Let's win.
Down for that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, like,
I want live music at my films.
it's kind of like opera. Like, I've been to a couple operas, and the thing that's cool about it is that it's all happening live. But the thing
Right.
that's lame about it is that it's all in a language you don't understand. And then when you read, it's like going to see a musical, that's
Musical.
in another language. Like, it's very strange. And then they give you a pamphlet that has what happens in the song. And I'm like, this nerd's been singing in Italian for 25 minutes, and the whole song is just like, I wanna have sex with a lady, she doesn't wanna bone me. I'm like, okay. Did you have to repeat it 80 times?
There's a lot of incel-based operas, really. I feel like it seems to be a very common theme.
I just think, like, back in the day, they just repeated things so much. And I think it's because, like, you might go to the opera, like, once in your whole life. It was like, you want to make sure that the people get their money's worth. They're like, I finally made it to the opera. The premier form of entertainment in the 1800s. And then they're like, well, gotta make it 30 hours long.
I remember one time I went to the opera with my mom and my dad, and we were all dressed up. It was a fancy opera, but they were doing this like bat thing, and it really scared me because previously I had fallen into this well, and a bunch of bats came out. And
it took me a minute, but I got it.
And so I was really scared by it, and I asked my dad if we could go, and then we left. And then they, my dad and my mom got shot. It was really sad.
What happened after that?
Jesus. I didn't know that happened.
There's a lot of yada yada yada.
Liam Neeson, yada yada yada. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Right, yeah.
Yada yada
I'm
yada.
So sorry, Rob. I had no idea.
Marion Cotillard was told that her death scene wouldn't be on camera, so she hammed it up, and now she's embarrassed by it because it made it into the movie. Yada yada yada.
Right. Yeah. It's a whole thing.
Don't be so sad, Avocado Lady. You came in second. It's not that bad.
Dude, I've gone back and I've been rewatching some of the old Batman movies. And sorry.
No, I love it.
I was picking up the rain thing. But and it the first one's played like mostly straight, right? The second one's played mostly straight, even though it is ridiculous with the Joker
third one's
being
mostly
a clown
gay
and stuff, right? Yeah. Well, but then Dark Knight Rises, man, it is still so stark when Tom Hardy comes on screen. He's like, "Yes, the fire rises." Like it's just like they also like play up his vocal audio higher than everything else, and it's just like so jarring.
Well, I do remember like when the trailer came out, I actually could not understand him.
Yeah, me too. Actually.
And I was like, did they just fuck up? Like,
yeah. No one cared who I was until I put on the mask.
Did Tom Hardy have like dirt on the rest of the production crew or something? And he's like, I want to do a funny voice. And they're like, Tom, can't you just speak like a normal human being? And he's like, Bane is not a normal human being. He would not speak like a normal human being.
Is Tom Hardy Austrian in real life?
Look, that was just he's pretending to be Austrian.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, well, you know what's funny about the voices in those movies? So, like, a lot of people shit on Christian Bale for doing the "I'm Batman."
Yeah.
Because it sounds ridiculous. And, rightfully so.
He did it to disguise his voice.
He has to disguise his voice, Robert, so they don't know who he is.
So here's the thing. Apparently Christian Bale went to Chris Nolan and was like, "Hey, you think I should tone down the voice a little bit? Like, it's kind of over the top, right?"
Yeah.
And Chris Nolan was like, "No, it's great. Keep going. Keep doing it." Where's Rachel?
I kind of got into it. The Batman voice being like a joke and Bane's voice being silly, it just kind of made me excited.
Yeah.
It gave it more character or something. Like, I just had fun.
I kind of feel like Christopher Nolan was like, I don't want to make any more fucking Batman movies, so he was just having fun with it at that point. He's just like, yeah, whatever.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. He's Robin now. Who cares?
I do kind of I still kind of hate that reveal at the end. It was like, "Oh, Blake, you should use your real name, Robin." Get it?
Get it?
Yeah, it's like Robin, even though
what a reveal.
The three Robins have names, they have real names.
Christopher is one of them, right? Christopher Robin.
Christopher Robin. That's
yeah,
why they made the fourth Batman movie, Goodbye, Christopher Robin.
Yeah, there's like a really sad moment in the comics when the bear eats Christopher Robin. And that's
he thought he was honey.
Oh, you mean Killer Croc?
Right. Yeah. He dressed up as a bear and they hit him up.
But he was a croc the whole time.
Right. Yeah.
The croc of shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so mad! I've been in first this whole fucking time.
It's gonna make you madder, but I actually hit you by accident. I thought that my power-up was a boost, but instead it enclosed you in a water shield.
I don't like that one bit.
Oh, sorry. Is madder not a word? Sorry. I mean, it's going to make you more angry. I was worried that you guys wouldn't understand what I said when I said madder.
Right.
What I meant was your anger would rise.
Soon you're not even gonna be madder.
Ooh, it's been a while.
We start the fire, brother? Yes, the fire rises.
Look, he just sounds like a fucking idiot, okay?
He sounds
like
he sounds like the Always Sunny episode where they go back in time to 1776 and they have to do the puff
Out of
voice,
reach.
where it's like the yes.
Yeah.
No!
Get fucked, nerd.
That was my stump.
It is you who will be fucked, nerd. What? I thought it was him who would be fucked.
I hit you with a homing missile.
Yeah, but I tried to hit Rob with a black hole.
I have an ice shield. How did that hit me?
Well, I shot ice at you, so the ice goes through the
Get
ice
out
shield.
of here.
That's bull and also shit.
Yeah, that didn't make
You
any
didn't
sense.
get hit by the tornado.
No, I shot my own tornado at it to cancel out. It was rotating in the opposite direction. You can't
Whoa.
hit me with that. I had a shield.
Tornado. What did tornadoes have to do with fruit? I sincerely want to know.
Cherry tornadoes.
Cherry tornadoes. Very
That's a fair
true.
point. You know what? You're right. You're right. That must happen a lot in Turkey because they are the largest producer of cherries in the world.
Of
Dude,
tomatoes.
you ever get
Yeah.
a durian tornado, you know you gotta...
Durian Torm.
It's hard to say because I wanted to say tomato as well, but you better hold your nose because it's the stinkiest fruit.
If
Blech.
a boy and his blob had a tomato-flavored jelly bean, it would be the tomato tornado.
I
Tomato tornado,
cannot follow it.
They had like licorice, rocket, and tangerine trampoline, key lime. Like, why wouldn't it be tomato tornado?
It sounds like you're listing keywords to awaken the Winter Soldier.
Dude, that's awesome.
Tangerine, trampoline, licorice. No, no.
You just throw him a jelly bean and he turns into a badass killer. He just gets down on his knees and opens his mouth and you just fill him full of beans. That's hot.
When Rob mutes, I can hear him talking through the echo in the game.
Oh, really? God
Yeah,
damn.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Dude, yada yada yada, raid stick for you.
So rare insight into the back end of Robert Alpaca Patrol
You
Productions.
get to hear what you're
You get
missing
to look
out.
into your
There's a
back
lot of-
end.
There's some rain sticking, and I yell a lot. It's a good time. People like it.
That was the rain stick again.
I did it again. I
Are
did
those
it again.
pistachio men in those planes?
I think they're the pits of pitted fruits.
Oh, that probably makes more
Fruits.
sense.
Why? You guys notice? I'm deciphering a theme here. There's a lot of
What?
Fruit.
ice-related courses in this game.
Well, ice is slippery, right? So that's good.
It's because the game is so cool.
Right. Okay. I'm liking all of this justification.
Tube!
I do like the tube.
I wish there was more tubes.
Excuse me? It's not even playing the... Oh, alright.
Dude, the music is really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
I rammed you.
when your dad uses the YouTube editor to make like a vlog of his trip to the town 2 states over. Went to the farmer's market.
Why did that go back?
And it's not even a video, it's just a slideshow of photos collated into a video.
Well, they fade between
Yeah.
the transitions.
Right, yeah. No,
That's, requires
sometimes
motion.
they zoom in, or other times they, like, move to the left a little or move to the right.
Big tomatoes! Actually, at my old job, 9 years ago that happened to me. One dude is in such a small town, right? And then one dude went to Guyana and totally, blew everybody's mind. They were like, that's a place that exists? Did you mean Toronto? And he's like, nah, I went to Guyana. And then we did a meeting, but of course you can't, take time off work. So what they did is they just took our lunch one day, and we're like, this guy is gonna show you slideshows from his trip to Guyana. And he was
Whether
like
you like it or not.
Yeah, exactly. So we were just eating our
Wow.
sandwiches, and he's like, "Yeah, this is it's like a fish stew that they eat over there." And we're like, "Oh my, fish stew? That's crazy!
Fish and water?
Haven't they ever heard of hamburgers?"
Yeah, put
dude.
fish in water. That's crazy.
My dad remarried to a Guyanese lady. And she eventually brought her parents over and stuff. And so I had a lot of Guyanese food growing up.
Yo,
It
plantains?
is fucking delicious. Yeah, dude, like Guyanese food is actually like really good. It's kind of got like Indian and Spanish fusion stuff going on. It's very good. And the Guyanese roti is the bomb.
Oh, dude. We don't get enough Caribbean food up here.
Yeah.
The only thing we get are beef patties, and even then, it's like, it's rare. Don't
really
do
the
it.
beef patties are rare.
Well, I mean, they're not common at least.
Yeah, I would want them cooked medium at least.
Especially since it's like really pasty meat.
What is pasty meat?
Pasty meat.
Well, I mean, you've eaten a beef patty before.
Yeah.
Assumedly, the same ones, probably the golden crust ones, right? Like
Yeah,
that brand.
I think.
Yeah. So I mean, that meat inside is just kind of like soft and like viscous. Like,
I'd
just,
much
like,
rather eat pasty meat than high meat. That sounds awful.
Dude, I found this guy on YouTube. I mentioned it.
Oh, was it Extreme Animal Obsessions? Because
no.
when you
Did
mentioned,
you
I was
watch
like,
someone eat the high meat?
I watched a
a man
guy
eat the high
with he had like scraggly long hair, and he kept meat in a jar in his garage, and yeah. I don't think that's like a thing though. I think that dude was just mentally.
No. I've seen there's a trend of people eating this thing called high meat. Chat, if you don't know what high meat is, high meat essentially is let meat rot for several months and then eat it because it's the way nature intended, of course.
I think I mentioned it when I watched the show, but like he went to the doctor, and he was like, "Doctor, is there any problem with eating this meat?" And then the doctor was like, "Yeah, you could get this parasite that could actually kill you dead." And he was like, "Is that what they call a rabbit fever?"
Brain sick for you.
So sorry, yeah. I had to go through a couple of things there.
I don't want to eat old meat.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, this is just one of those things where I'm like, you need to get an actual hobby. You can't just do gross shit and be like, you know, like, you need to fill your day with something instead of eating rotting meat.
You could masturbate more.
So,
that would do it too.
This guy was into all different kinds of weird, like, I don't know, counterculture shit, I guess, is what you would call it, but it's like stupid counterculture, I guess, or stupider. But like, so he's also into something called sun gazing.
Oh wow, no, so he's just dumb.
Yeah, he's an idiot. Yeah. So sun gazing, in case you don't know, is when you sit outside and stare at the sun directly for several hours.
Yeah.
Because it's healthy and the way that nature.
It always comes down to that. Is like, you know, well, back in the day, our ancestors, you know, they didn't have sunglasses, and the sun gives life, and you're like,
right.
Back in the day, people were dying constantly.
Yeah.
They were. It was a routine occurrence for somebody to die.
Well, you can just look at the sun, though, right? Like, it's just there all the time, so obviously people looked at it, right?
There you go. Yeah, that's maybe we should just let our meat rot too.
That's kind of the whole story.
Golden.
Yeah, I'm getting in there.
Yeah, he also. I watched another video of his where he told me about why flat Earth makes sense and why it's silly to think about the other way.
Can you tell me why flat Earth makes sense? Because I really do want to know.
Well, he used the magic super sheep and to explain that when you go around, he had a little toy because he wanted to own the libs. So he he said super sheep will see the plane go. Well, it's not Russian. He was like Swedish or something. Anyway, he goes around. He's like, but the plane, for some reason, on the side of the sphere, all the passengers are going to be sideways until they get to the bottom of the Earth, and then they're all upside down. That doesn't make any sense, right? Oh, round Earthers are so stupid. Just like, how does this happen? How does
no? He has to understand that that's dumb by saying it out loud.
Or are you dumb? Because you don't believe believe what you're told.
Right.
Oh, I didn't think about that. It could be me.
Oh no! I won't do what you tell me.
Oh yeah, okay, that's always
Austin.
good too. I like that.
How's Dota?
Austin.
I didn't play it.
Yeah, but how was watching it?
It was good. I mean, both games we watched were kind of stomp oriented, but you know that happens.
Hey, Austin. I like the things you do.
Ah,
Hey, Austin.
don't say the next
So
one.
I could be you.
Are you ready to join on me?
You're the
Yes.
one and only tiger with the one and only taste.
Hate that.
You know how how to take a breakfast and make it frosted flakes.
Are
got a very
you
unique
ready to join
Yes.
on me?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
okay, okay,
spamming
okay.
refresh, yeah.
All right, it should be there.
Oh, fuck. Okay, it's there. Joining.
No, I have not talked about Bab's tweet
Babs?
Babs tweet.
where she said, "I thought I cumped, but I shitted on the dick."
Oh, gross.
It's possibly the most vile tweet I've ever read in my entire life.
Yeah, that's pretty
Oh,
good.
that's amazing.
Basically, made me want to die.
Is it amazing?
Oh, it's incredible.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it's that amazing.
I'm sorry, my mouth is full of granola.
My mouth is full of
T-pose.
I just finished my meal.
What do you get?
Chicken korma.
Ooh. Oh, dude, you know what? I've been playing Counter-Strike Go in my off time.
Yeah.
And I have been on the low sensitivity train.
Mmm.
Try it out. And now this high sensitivity feels real weird.
You should try it. It's not bad.
I'm gonna try and go on the low.
I always feel like I was betrayed because when I was growing up, I thought that high sensitivity was what all the pros used because
Dude.
it
Yeah,
let
'cause
you
their
go.
minds are so fast.
It lets you go faster, and then you just gotta stop right. Then I learned all the people who are way better than me at all these video games use low sens.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous.
Just because you
just
didn't
don't have
ascend
firearms
Sen's
to do
Fortress
that.
to understand the meaning of Sen's.
You'd think I
Right.
would know. High sens is better, but only on controller. All these contingencies, dude.
I like
a lot of
respawning
rules.
into fire multiple times in a row. That's
How
fun.
about this one?
That's always good.
I'm
yeah.
not playing yet. I'm just drinking a water.
You're
All
not
water?
gonna get today.
Like a drop of water?
No, a bottle of water.
Oh, a water. I understand now.
A water.
What? How did we just started?
Yeah, that was pretty impressive, to be honest with you. That's just 10 straight kills there, huh?
Why do we play this game anymore?
Dude,
Because
I
I like
tried
it.
to offer double action boogaloo. I'm just
Why
saying.
did you join us if you hate it?
I don't hate the
Great
game. I just
point.
hate that we get 30 seconds to play before Cockax wins.
Yeah, I
Well,
would prefer that Coccyx didn't play, even though I don't have a problem with the person, but he's too good.
Get
Dude,
fucked,
I like when
Cockax.
Cockax plays because it means there's no pressure on me to win. All I have to do is beat you guys to feel good.
Yeah. I like playing with Cockax because playing against good players makes me better.
Ooh,
I know, it's a silly idea.
how?
Well, I mean, with a lot of practice and a lot of hard work.
That's right, you son of a bitch. Nighty night. Whoa!
No! Yes, I blew myself up with the
Oh my god. Dude, Cockax came around the corner and tapped me as soon as the photons hit my eyeballs and then were processed through my brain. No, you wouldn't. How does he do it?
He's got some kind of special skeleton detector.
Is he like pre-firing? Is he a god?
Oh, he loads up he buffers a couple of rounds with a pause buffer, and then he unpauses and lets him go, and it just goes through
Oh.
everyone.
Oh, you're right. On video, it's very framey right now.
What was that lady's name? Who
Sandra.
Who installed the
Oh, yeah,
on her
yeah.
friend's computer?
Clara.
Clara.
What did Clara
God,
do?
Why is it so framey? It's like the way you guys describe breakfast.
Breakfast.
Wait, your breakfast isn't?
No, my
Apparently
breakfast
not.
never gets bad.
What the hell? It's so bad now that I don't even know how you can play it.
Oof.
What's so bad now?
Breakfast?
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Dude, I aim so much better with low sensitivity now.
Does anyone
but I just
remember
mentioned-
how to get the option? Okay, the options menu gets covered by the server browser, of course.
Correct, yeah.
Naturally.
I played so many source mods back in the day. Oh man, this template of games, it just feels like home, you know.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. It's kind of like old school, enjoyable, casual nonsense.
Oh, I don't dislike the game. I just dislike slappers. That's the one I dislike.
Yeah, I don't like the slappers. Yeah, I hate this. Well, the slappers, you know, because once you
yeah,
this
yeah,
motherfucker's
that one.
slapping.
That's the one. I hate.
God damn it.
Do you think you hate it because you ain't it?
It's a great point. Great point.
If
I
this
really like the
doesn't,
weapon models in this.
if
They
this
did a
doesn't
great
fix
job.
the frame rate, I'm gonna be in a bit of a weird spot. I think I've done it by enabling VSync. I don't know.
Try
It's still,
enabling Vsauce.
Ah.
You enable.
Still
Hey,
pretty
Vsauce.
bad.
Michael here. What if the Earth was a triangle? Well, first
Well,
we'd have to
that's
ask the
fun
question,
doing it.
what is a triangle? And to that, we go to space.
Dude, this looks like a Game Boy Advance game.
Space geometry.
Like I've actually turned the textures onto Game Boy Advance levels.
Okay, so I have a question. So, am I a target for ridicule because I unironically enjoy lots of Vsauce videos?
No,
No.
Vsauce is great.
Okay, good to know.
I don't
I
think I
was
know what
wondering.
Vsauce is.
You ever watched a
Michael
Vsauce
here.
video?
Maybe he did once, but I don't really remember what it was.
It's good.
He's a very well-respected YouTube channel.
Yeah, what does it
Yeah.
do?
He's like
It's
a
like,
listicle kind of guy.
Infotainment, you know?
Yeah.
I
like
watched the number
edutainment.
file channel. Is it like that?
He's like a bit
Similar.
more or less, number file, sure.
Number
I
file's
watched
like more.
Super Bunny Hop on the topic of Sonic the Hedgehog first levels. That was incredibly edutainment. I enjoyed that.
That guy was cool, except he hated The Witness because he sucked at it.
How do you suck at the Witness?
I don't know, but I
Keep
watched
playing
his
it until
Witness
you're
review,
better.
and he was like, "I'm bad at this game, so it sucks." I was like,
My
"I don't know
God.
about that."
That's
God
not a
damn.
very good opinion.
Nah.
I hate being slapped.
It seems like something weird is going on. Like people are like not moving, and
I think
Yeah,
the
There's a little bit of weird
server
lag going on.
might be bad.
It would
Titans
explain
of
why I
time.
keep spawning into being killed a lot.
You want to do a new servo? New servo?
Yeah, I
cool
think I
with
would
that,
like
yeah.
that.
And while we do a new servo, I think
Wowie!
I'm also going. I think it's running. It's still pretty bad, but I think I'm just gonna reboot the game and see if that helps.
go ahead.
Okay. So should I disconnect?
Yeah.
I didn't wait for you to respond. Did it?
Just give me a moment. Everything's closed. Like I don't know. It might be. Maybe X-Plane is poorly made to the point that it
mem
keeps
leak.
like a process open in the background or something. Let me quickly investigate.
Are you flying a plane while doing?
No,
this
of course
right
not.
now?
But sometimes it just Chrome's using a lot of RAM. But apart from that, what else is new, right? How do you do, fellow memers? Vsauce
How
here.
many Chromes do you have open?
It says it has 13 processes, which is too much.
That's
Why does-
with
why
some
does Chrome do
extensions. That's
that?
pretty normal. I think I have about the same.
I can close a couple of these and then see.
7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I have 23 open. That's pretty bad,
Good
actually.
Lord.
Yeah, I got a few.
I don't think I have 23 extensions. Why are there that many? One for each tab, one for each extension, right?
Yeah, probably.
I have
don't
no
know.
idea.
I
Yeah.
don't know that.
I don't know
Maybe
what
we
the
should
rule
ask
of thumb is.
Vsauce.
Yeah, Vsauce here.
Michael here.
Nice. Vsauce, Michael.
Use Firefox here.
Firefox.
What if a fox was on fire? Would it live?
Safari.
No. No was the first word invented in the English language.
Yeah.
All right, so now the screen is just flickering like to an absurd degree. Like it's going
That's not good.
Goldeneye, Chrome.
Chrome.
But like maybe 30 to 60 times a second.
Your computer,
Dude,
is
I'm
like
telling you,
4 years newer than mine and works 4 years older than it.
not every problem is related to the hardware, Austin. Sometimes
Change the window
say
mode at
that.
all.
Sometimes there's user-related issues, and sometimes, dude, I have granola in my throat. Okay. First off, sometimes there's user issues like buying an Elgato product, even when you know it won't work on your machine. And then,
Go to video. Go to.
I can't go to video because it just flicks back and forth.
Oh,
Or go to the hospital.
Here we go. It's because I got granola but no water. You got to get water and granola.
You do gotta get
Butter and granola.
I don't need it.
if you have multi-core rendering enabled, turn that off.
All right, I will do so. But first, join on me.
Oh, okay, joining. Boom.
But first, what is me?
Oh man.
And if this doesn't work, we'll just tolerate it for 47 minutes. It's not that long to watch a 3 FPS gameplay.
Hey, you want to know another quote from High Meat Guy?
Yeah.
Okay, here's a quote. Cancer keeps you alive. Tumors are cholesterol deficiency.
Yep, that's extremely dumb.
What?
Okay, this server is also horrible.
Yeah,
this
this
is
one-
worse.
This one's
really
worse.
bad.
All right, okay, you ready?
Yeah,
You ready?
we're in like a vibrating world. What the hell is that about?
You want to join on me?
Well, I can't yet. It's not the.
Yeah, load in, then choose a character, hit escape, and you'll get the server browser.
It's the same server.
Yeah, I'm
gross-
ready.
I haven't changed it yet because you said I can't.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, I thought you said ready.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Mhm. Join on me.
Okay, boom.
That was like a 1-second transfer. That was good.
Yeah.
Easy rares.
Oh, it's a little smoother. Feels smoothish.
Smoothish.
Frames are still like a little bad on my
Yeah, this
video
is
end,
fine.
but
You need a new computer, man.
dude, it is not the computer. If all the servers are broken, I'm thinking it's
It's not
Goldeneye's
a
fault.
Well, but you're the only one, though.
Yeah, you're-
So-
I wasn't the only one on the last server.
Well, yeah, that's true.
This one seems like okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems fine.
The fuck?
It's got some watchability now.
Yeah.
Oh,
damn it.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that felt good. Now I can get my rage out with this.
I would love to get to the bottom of whatever these issues are. I imagine they're all compatibility driver things.
Yeah, maybe it is the driver thing. When's the last time you updated every single
Well,
driver on your
No,
PC?
it's not that so much as like, have you done a clean sweep and deleted all your drivers and then put them in again?
6 days
And
till
most people
Tuesday. 6 days till
don't do
Tuesday.
that.
My favorite banter topic is your PC clean. Get your canned air out.
Well, that's not what I was saying at all.
It's some thermal paste, dude.
Yeah.
Ah, thermal paste.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's acting like it's overheating.
I prefer toothpaste, personally. Don't do it.
I saw somebody say on Reddit that if you put toothpaste on your dick, it does something really bad to it.
Oh.
I don't even
well,
understand why that would be the
Here's
case.
the thing.
How does that come about?
How do both you and Rob consistently find the dregs of humanity?
Because I
They
look
just
for
show
them.
up, man. They're
Yeah.
around.
I explore and try to find those things.
When I go outside, people are like, "Oh, governor, how's your day? Pretty good, me too." You go on the internet, I put the toothpaste on my dick because I didn't have anything better to do.
I tried to pee, but a toothpaste on it.
I think
You
it
know-
was an accident that they got it on there.
Ow! Dude. I have
Honestly,
brushed
I-
my teeth with my dick out on many occasions.
It might have flopped down like some toothpaste just flopped out.
I write off my Reddit time on my taxes as research for this
That's
show.
smart.
so-
That's
I don't
smart.
think you have to write off your time, though. Can you
Well, I
do that?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
man
yeah.
hours.
Time is money.
Time is
Time
money,
is
man
money,
hours
yeah,
thought
equal
about it.
money.
that. Yeah.
All skill, all skill.
I mean, I'm probably not the only one that I have a constant thing, like a notebook in my head, and when I have a really stupid thought, I go, okay, check that off for the NLSS tomorrow,
Mhm. Yeah, I do that too. Yeah.
and then I keep it in a little box ready to go, and then I usually forget it, but sometimes it comes back.
He's got grenades.
I got grenades. He's done it.
He did it.
He beat Coxix.
No way.
I did it.
He actually did it.
right, I did it. Number 5. Are you kidding me?
It's finally
Okay, do you like
happened.
the game now that you won?
Probably like it better at least.
Yeah.
Oh,
God
Sorry, Coxix,
damn.
you've been eliminated from the server.
Rip.
Beautiful.
That's how
It's
it works.
relegated.
I gotta admit, it's a little insulting for me because I saved my best material and only my best material for the NLSS.
Well, this is our
Yeah,
best
but it's
material.
like your show, so like I shouldn't save my best material for your show.
That's a fair point, yeah.
Got you there.
I mean, I can't really disagree. I think it seems very astute. Don't shoot me.
I have
man.
no material, so I'm really not in a position to.
Yeah, I noticed that when you were doing a casting stream of Dota 2 this afternoon. I was like, man, this guy, he's out of ideas. I'm just kidding. It's the international.
It is.
That's funny. That's some good stuff.
Did you get your compendium?
Good stuff.
I did.
Of course.
Nice. You gotta have that, or you can't collect all the things.
I do kind of want to get it though, even though
No,
I
you
don't
don't.
play Dota at all.
The
No,
drop
but I
rate
want the
stuff.
Immortals. Really?
Yeah.
Austin, I had dinner with Purge Gaming last night.
You told me. That's cool.
He told me how the international ends. Do you want to know?
Nah, no spoilers.
All right. All I'm gonna
Can
say
you
is
even name a team that's not EG?
Team Liquid.
All right.
There you go.
And
Oh, you know what? You probably heard that from.
Sky-
Bird told you that was who's gonna win, right?
Sky
He didn't
something.
speculate. Sky Sweetenham.
Sky Sweden. Yeah, that's it.
Monk the
Oh.
gun, dude.
Yeah, Team Ligma. Last
Not
night
real.
Kate was like Ryan, and I was like, oh, this is. It sounded like she was in like a vulnerable place, right? And she
Yeah.
was like, where did Ligma come from? And then I.
So she's gonna be like, I want to watch the skeleton key again.
Did you sit her down and be like, oh, I've got to tell you something?
Well, I went like. I told her the story of how I don't know, like it was this kid who wanted to like play a joke on Ninja, and I don't know if Ninja actually fell for it or not, but there's a picture of him saying like, "What's Ligma anyway?" And he said, "Lick my balls, bitch." And she was like, "Oh, I thought you invented it," and I was like, "That's so sweet." To think I have that kind of comedian's instinct.
I mean,
That kind of
Ligma-
comedic potential. It's just off the charts.
I mean, like Ligma is like from like the
100 years old.
1950s.
High
Yeah,
art.
right? Like there's some old school
Oof, second to last.
origin.
I lost the Cockix, but I have the same KDR, so
There you
really,
go, yeah.
I basically tied.
I mean,
for the
yeah, but
victory.
what about my KDR though?
What'd you get?
Bye.
6 and 9.
He did. That's right.
I did think Dan invented Let's Go. So
Dan
I-
did not invent
did.
Let's Go.
I know now, but
Wait, did you
But that's just
actually
the thing
think that?
people have said for all of time.
yeah, but not to that degree.
People,
like-
Yes, that's
I
the
had
concentration.
people come to my chat after I met Dan, being like, "Why are you stealing Let's Go from Dan,
Yeah.
motherfucker?" It's just a thing people say.
Well, it's like
It's
the
like,
crotch
well,
chop. Like Triple H
didn't-
didn't invent
he-
the crotch chop, but he popularized it.
He kind of like infested all of your brains with the density of Let's Go.
I hate the
That's
way
true,
you said
yeah.
"your."
What?
As
Dude,
if
what
the- I don't know. It said just a little insult. Though you could have said
Oh.
"r" in that situation. We all would have
I
been
don't-
owned together.
I don't
but
say
instead,
I don't say Let's Go.
Oh, I'm just
Well, there's
saying.
your problem right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you did, then we'd all be in it together.
You know what
I have
infected
done it
us
now. Yeah.
was boys.
Yeah, no, okay. At first I was like, don't say that, and then I was like, I get it. Lord was also really good.
Lord, I've said Lord like my whole life.
You
That was good.
son of a bitch. Not you.
I know.
You're good.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Been a Lord man forever.
I actually
Lord,
find
really.
like because of Dan's streaming time, I often get a chance to watch it before I start my own duties for the day. And the videos I record after watching Dan are like Danish. My commentary is like way faster and more ridiculous
Yeah,
than
yeah,
if
yeah,
I had
yeah,
just
yeah.
started the day by myself.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, sorry. Just kidding. I'm not really sorry. That's bullshit. I hit you in the head. Hey, someone else is shooting me. That's not fair.
So I hit him in the head with a sniper, and his hat fell off. And if a sniper
off.
headshot's
I
thrown
said
away,
Oh, the front hell off. Remember that video? I love British humor.
Yeah, good times, good times. Oh, does that offend you yet?
He's probably my favorite British comedian.
Who's your second?
Eddie Lizard.
Robbie Robertson. Yeah, Robbie Robertson and
third
Eddie
favorite?
Lizard. I actually do like, what's the guy's name? David, you know his name. David Mitchell. Yeah, David Duke.
Mitchell.
Not really.
David Attenborough, yeah.
I disagree with a lot of what David Duke says, to be honest, but
Wowie!
David Mitchell's pretty cool. I hope I didn't get the last names confused, because that would be awkward.
Pretty much any British panelist is gonna be good.
Actually, pretty much anywhere, it's going to be hot.
I've heard that, yeah. I have never once in my life had the sniper rifle in this game.
Yeah, that's the first time.
Yeah.
It's a weird gun game.
Yeah.
Oh, the reason you never had it is because there's sets of guns, and very rarely do the servers ever get set to a setting that would have sniper rifles.
It's
They're
pretty
usually
awesome.
machine guns.
I kind of want to do just sniper rifle forever. But now I've
Can't
got
even
the
dual
claw.
wield the Klob in this.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's the only chance you'd have to get a kill.
Please, just let me get the. No,
Oh, thank
he
goodness.
slapped me. It's like the difference between Cockix and the rest of us is that he doesn't think about the slap. When he finds the opportunity, he's just like unequipped slap.
The other day,
I got the kill. I got the kill after I was long dead.
It does.
Knife was floating through the air.
Yeah. It feels really good in shooting games when you have like one like magnificent moment.
Yeah.
You know? Like the other day, I killed like 5 people at B in Counter-Strike. Thus to
Yeah.
the last guy I killed with a knife. And
No,
it's
don't do
I
it.
am a god.
That's what I liked about Overwatch is they've like actively made that part of the game to try and get the play of the game. That's pretty fun. And you get like a big celebration when you actually get it.
Did you guys
No,
see
kill
that,
me! Oh my god.
that dude who was in the Overwatch League, like literally the height of esports for his particular organization, quit to become a professional streamer?
Really?
Really goes to
Wait,
show
wouldn't
you.
you be both?
I don't think so, because you got to spend like
Oh.
13 hours a day practicing Overwatch, practicing pressing
stream
R at the
Overwatch.
right time. You can't do that because then you're giving the enemies insight into your strategy, Nicholas. No!
Why
I mean,
do you
that
have to be
happened a
so
lot in
competitive?
Dota. Because it is a competitive
It's a
sport.
No,
sport.
but like, just who cares? Just play for fun.
Yeah, 20,000 people pay $100. Go watch 10 people have fun in Overwatch on a stage. Not a.
Thousands of people have paid us to bullshit over Goldeneye.
Yeah, I know. That's because we're incredibly lucky. Those esports athletes are fucked. They actually have to be good. We just got to
said
show up.
lucky, And what you meant to say was hilarious.
Oh! Stop
Me too,
slapping
man.
me.
Very,
Wowie! Wowie! Oh.
very funny. Yeah. And handsome. too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we talked about cam girls last time, so we always seem to bring up some kind of meta narrative whenever we play Goldeneye.
I really
Another,
feel like if you're an esports athlete, there is an exception. If you can win the international, the optics are incredible. You get paid like at this point, it's got to be like $2 million a player, right? Something like
I don't
that.
think I can win them.
No, I mean none of us could. Not even close.
Austin probably.
Austin could probably be
No,
like he could be a
not
standby for like the B
Oh.
team.
No,
You gotta
no,
give him
not
like
even
three,
close.
3
100%
games to
not,
warm
yeah.
up, but then he'll.
But then like apart
don't.
from that, like and maybe I guess if you can win Evo for the big games, you might have a chance of
I don't
like
think I can do that either.
financially being in a good spot for being an esports athlete. But
How
apart
much
from
is
that,
Evo?
dude.
Like, what do you get for Evo?
I think don't you get like
Not a lot.
like
You
15
evolve.
grand if you win, and then if you come in second, they buy you a ham sandwich, something like
Yes,
that.
that is actually like accurate.
It has to be ham. Better be on Thursday at least.
Okay, well if you win in melee, they give you a turkey sandwich. But if you win like Injustice, you don't have a choice.
You get like head cheese sandwich.
First place is 30K. That is, I mean, that's a lot of money, obviously. But I mean, also like, with how big that tournament is,
Yeah.
you would imagine.
It's
right?
not really a lot for like giving it out to one person once a year.
Right. Yeah.
So like
I
I'm not
wonder if
even
any of us in our group could beat anyone in a competitive sports league at any of their games.
No.
yeah,
Not
I
Not
think
any
it's
of us.
I
Anyone.
don't take this the
Oh,
wrong way. Like it would probably be either like Austin at Gungeon or me at Isaac, and I would still get my ass kicked in any of the Isaac like Balls of Steel type tournaments.
I mean, I was on a Counter-Strike team back in the day. I played Smash semi-competitively or semi-pro or whatever, and then I was like a stand-in on some like Dota 2 stuff back in the day. But like,
all right, what's the Dota 2 team's best finish though?
No, well, yeah, it's probably like nothing particularly exciting. But the thing is, like, the guys at the tippy top of any of those are just so much better than anyone else. It's insane. Like, you have to put in so much fucking work to get up there.
Yeah.
You know?
It just doesn't seem reasonable that people are so good.
Yeah.
To give perspective, like, I played Dota with Draskell. If I went up against Draskell in a 1v1, he would absolutely walk the floor with me.
What if you played Shadow Fiend?
Who's Rascal?
It's Martin Freeman. It's
then-
you.
And then if Draskell went up against like a top 50 player, he'd get absolutely walked all over. And if that top 50 player played against the best mid in the world, he'd get absolutely walked all over.
Well, that's like
how much of
like,
a difference it is.
Like in Smash, right? Like there were like I don't know if it's still the case because I don't really pay attention to the esports meta scene, but like for a long time, I remember there were like 3 players that were considered gods, and they were just like so much above anyone else, and there was just the finals were always them. There was no chance for anyone else.
Why do they even play anymore? They sound like they've already decided their order already before they play.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's better now. There's 5 gods, but there's like 7 top players now.
5 gods we worship in the pantheon.
Yes, okay, Chad. Hafu is one MLG. We were mistaken. We forgot Hafu, and we'll give Hearthstone more credit than it deserves. It's an esport.
Got mad.
That's for mans.
Hafu is a god. Yeah.
She's not going
But
anywhere
how
in
hard
virtual
is a
golf,
card
though.
game?
Yeah, I mean, it can't be that hard, right? It's just
Yeah, it's just cards, right? I mean, you know, not much.
you just click
Kidding!
on and move around.
Kidding.
I was mad because, like, when I played Magic, I went 1-3 in the stream yesterday, which is not good, obviously. But everyone was like, "Wow,
Better than
you
3 and
suck."
none.
And then when I went 2-0, people went, "Congratulations, you won 2 coin flips." Well, where is it?
There's no justice in this world.
When you lose, you should be saying you lost 2 coin flips then.
Yeah, you would think.
Instead of, you know, when you win, it's a coin flip. When you lose, it's like, oh, it threw away a surefire victory.
Did you build a deck, by the way?
Yeah, in drafts.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Okay,
about
I'm
that
actually gonna do
constructed
the
life.
Magic bounty after the stream. Funnily enough.
Dude, the game is good. It's a good game.
It is. It is.
If only it had 4-player and the ability to play against your friends, right?
Yeah, well, I
if
mean,
only
it's
it
still
had a friends list at all.
The thing is,
Yeah,
obviously, that should be like a priority, but simultaneously, like, I don't know, it's in beta and will be for.
You know, it's only the 6th Magic game they've made for PC. Those basic features, like a friends list, are pretty tough to implement in 6 years.
Like, here's the thing. Like, I've played. I was playing Magic the Gathering. And actually, because I'm doing this bounty, like, I was just playing it in my off time. It's fun.
It's a good game.
It's probably the best one that they have made.
I think it's by far the best one. That they've made.
I don't think it's close, right? But there are still some issues with it that are just like, Wizards of the Coast, I want to just tear your throats out. How did you think this was a good
that's a little much.
I want to peel off your skin and add it to my collection.
How big's your collection?
I don't have an actual collection.
Hey, it's world building.
You didn't think of the smell, you bitch.
This is
I
from.
did.
It's always sunny. You know how I know that is because I saw the tweet from today that said that Fleetwood Mac's members in the present day look like old versions of the It's Always Sunny gang. And I was like, yeah, that one dude looks like Dennis, and then Stevie Nicks has blonde hair, so I kind of see where you're coming from. And then, like, all the comments were like, I want to make a lamp with your skin. And I was like, what? And then they were like, then someone put it in quotation marks, and I was like, it's a sunny. I get it.
Yeah, please use the quotes when you say something that creepy.
Well, I'm using air quotes here, but you guys can't see me, so, you know.
I just want the cue to know that you're not gonna make a lamp.
My
out of
kill.
skin.
Well, I might.
My kill. Oh!
You killed me. You killed me with
You gotta slap her behind you!
4th. Oh my god, a 5-point difference at 4th.
Classic. Magic on PC forgiving for new players? Yeah, it's super. I'd say so.
And if they want to continue to pay me way too much money per hour to play it, I'll be happy to stream it.
Dude.
Otherwise, I'll hide my shame in my off hours, as God intended.
I'm like silver rank now, I think.
I'm a limited rank beginner.
Nerd.
I got 3 wins total.
Win more coin flips, idiot.
Surprise, Daily.
Wait, why can't I can't shoot?
I don't want to ADS. I don't want to.
I
You
can't
spawned as a character with a bad finger. You're just gonna have to wait.
shoot. This is bullshit. I can't shoot.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to wait.
I'm so bad.
Oh. Has Nvidia not offered you to broadcast a neon green for 4 hours straight? Dude, that's a dream come
What?
true.
Right?
I don't know, the person who said it at a wrench, so watch the bounty board. That's all we need to talk about that.
I actually would take a sponsorship from Nvidia. I've been very happy with all the things that I've owned by them.
What if the sponsorship was to show your balls on camera?
That's not a sponsorship that Nvidia would offer, I don't believe.
I don't know.
Well, it could be. You know, you never know.
Haven't you
I
heard
mean, this
their...
is literally the conversation we had last Goldeneye, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
sure,
on this
same.
exact map.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was actually.
Which is probably unfair, because I'm pretty sure once you get on a map, you run, like, 7 matches of it, but...
Dude, look, you know, obviously we're lampshading the fact that we've had this conversation before, but let me posit an opinion that I've already posited before. I'd rather people see my dick and balls than see, like, me without my shirt on.
Yeah.
Like, easily.
Agreed.
Easily.
And
It's
you
not
know
even
what?
close.
I exclusively want to populate my life with people who would rather do that. Because I've known people who would rather you see them without their shirt off, and it's annoying. I had
Yeah, I don't like 'em.
one dude that, he was a friend of a friend in Korea. He was really into, like, don't take this the wrong way, but, like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Dragon Ball, etc., etc. He, as, like, a
Those two
35-year-old...
specifically.
Yes, as a 35-year-old. He worked out and dieted obsessively, which is fine. You know, he was definitely in better shape than I was. But then, like, if you ever saw him downtown, you'd be like, yep, that's the guy who, he always takes his shirt off. And sure enough, like, 3 beers in, he'd be like, woo, and pull his shirt off, and he's got, like, you know, 6-pack abs. You know, he's ripped.
Yeah,
But you'd be like, dude,
yeah.
can you just, like, fuck off? Like,
You're forgetting one important thing, is having that kind of muscle density generates a ton of heat when you move. So he's
That's a
just
good
trying to dissipate the heat.
I don't think so.
It's fair.
He also had
I-
flat-ironed, long black hair like Chris Angel.
Iron lungs.
Or like Jim Carrey in the movie where he played Chris Angel, and he wore the same kind of bandana.
Didn't
And
even know that was a thing.
I was like,
I love
come on.
bandanas.
You know,
Especially when they're on dogs.
the world is a better place when I'm not ripped because I would be that guy.
Would you?
That would be me. Oh, absolutely, 100%. Yeah, if I was like ripped, shirts would never.
Dude.
I would burn all.
If we were both ripped as shit and we walked around together, do you want to be the guys that are like taking your shirts off and high-fiving all the time?
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be hilarious.
I'll walk up to you and be like, Nick, you son of a bitch.
Like, my
Arm
dog,
wrestle me.
Rob!
Yeah.
And we
That's
just
fantastic.
slam our chests into each other for some reason.
Be amazing.
That's so cool.
I'd probably wear
Yeah.
an extra shirt.
Really?
I think I'd get
Just
a
to
little.
make up for it.
Well, I think I'd get a little colder.
Well, yeah, that's probably true.
I don't have the same kind of like muscle activity, but I got like a nice little passive
TMI.
cooler, you know, or passive
Right,
heater.
right.
Oh, I'd have to wax my chest
Yeah, absolutely.
and
Yeah.
oil it.
Yeah, well, wait until you have to wax, you know, your shoulders, back, chest, and stomach in order to take your shirt off in
No,
public.
I'm lucky. I have very little chest hair, so I'm not too bad on that.
I have seriously like one tuft of hair on my chest, and that's it.
It might still expand for you a little bit, even in your late 20s.
That's true, chat. You could also wax these drawers.
I think it might be just my mouse button's breaking. Yeah, my left mouse button is actually not responding.
Am I an incredibly bad person for like
Yes.
not liking? Okay.
Oh, sorry. You were gonna do more things. I didn't.
Yeah.
Realize. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. Keep going.
I don't like ripped.
Don't
As
like
a
ripped?
word? Or as a physique?
As I don't like people who are ripped. I think.
What about shredded or torn?
You don't
No,
like
I like
to
I
look
like,
at them?
I like
or...
fit. You know, I just don't think it's attractive to be like super ripped. Like if you're like I exercise, I'm fit. You know, I got muscles, but I'm not like showing them off.
Yeah.
That's nice. But like, look at these 900 packs. Look at the shiny curves. Like that, I don't like that.
You want to look like a leather couch. You know, like buttoned
lost
in
me.
in certain spots. Like you got all these pouches, but they're powered from the inside, and then they're buttoned in, so it keeps it all together.
Yeah, I'm not really into like the bodybuilder physique.
But I mean,
Yeah,
I mean
that
like
gets
one
a little
step
weird.
under the bodybuilder. You know, like
And you
bodybuilders.
gotta lift tires. man. You
amateur
gotta lift
bodybuilder.
tires.
Yeah, like I work
Like,
out, but
how
I
do you
work
feel
out
about-
slightly too much that it makes me seem like it's the only thing I enjoy working out. You know.
What? How do you feel about Chris Hemsworth in Thor?
Everyone feels the same
you
way.
rip-
I can only picture his face for some reason.
I wouldn't mind like having the physique of Henry Cavill in Mission Impossible Fallout, this summer's greatest action movie. He's so large that he makes Tom Cruise look like his son.
Well, he's also
But-
just tall.
He's
right?
yeah, he might be like
Henry
70
Cavill.
feet tall, I think.
Yeah.
No. Yes,
You know, it turns out
Henry
playing a
Cavill.
shooting- Yeah. Playing a shooting game with the left mouse button working only sometimes, pretty hard, turns out.
Remap it real fast.
Oh, my helmet.
Throw it on your mouse 4 or something.
That sounds awful.
I mean, it does, but it's better than not shooting.
Oh,
That's true.
just
All I'm saying is that if you work out and you have a fit body, that's nice. If you work out 4 hours every day, that's maybe it's too much.
Well, I think it's almost like it's like any hobby, right? Where if you do it like obsessively, you start to only do it to show street cred to the other people who do
Right.
the hobby. Like if you like work out and you, I don't know, let's just say again, you look like Henry Cavill from the summer's hottest popcorn movie.
I really want to bang Henry Cavill.
Well, I was just
But,
thinking
yeah.
like, I don't want to bang him, I just want to
I was
switch
just
bodies.
thinking about him naked, right?
Just if I
yeah.
could switch bodies with him, that
Just
would be
a quick
it.
ligma.
Just
Yeah,
a
here we
quick
go.
ligma operation in the fur tube. But it's like if like people would see you and be like, "Whoa, you're jacked," and you'd be like, "Yeah." But then you get like 2 steps beyond that, it's just other dudes going, "Yo, bro, nice tries," and you're like, "Fuck yeah, dude." 3 times 10 tricep pull downs 8 times a week, you know it.
You want to lick him?
That's great.
What's your meal timing like?
You sound like the hockey players from the show I've been watching.
We get it. You watch Letterkenny.
I love it. It's so funny.
I don't know. Like I agree with you guys, but I do also want to be jacked as fuck. But I also don't care about it enough to actually do anything about it. So I probably
Yeah,
will.
obviously.
Yeah. But
What if you could actually shoot a Kamehameha if you got jacked enough?
Oh, then I would do it. Yeah.
That's an instant do right there.
Yeah. I would.
That would change my whole perception on
I'd spend
muscles.
15 hours a day for 6 months if I could shoot a.
Yeah, in the
Kamehameha.
hyperbolic time chamber too.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
But
The
what would you
ankle
do if you could shoot a fireball?
If you get in a fight, you're ready.
Rob Banks.
Who's Rob Banks?
You could just buy a gun. It already shoots fireballs.
No, it's not as cool. It's not mystical at all.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, what's it
if
like
you
to have a
could
real gun?
access-
What's it like to have a real gun and not a club?
Oh, I thought you were actually asking me. What if having the muscle power to shoot a fireball let you see the actual Dragon Balls, and then you could go around the world collecting them?
Well, if you get jacked, you are basically that dude that I met in Korea. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but you liked him enough to talk about him, so he can't be all bad.
he
I
kind
think
of
you
sucks.
disliked him enough to talk about him. To be honest, is what it sounds like.
No, there's no such thing as bad PR.
It's a fair point. Have you seen PUBG?
Yeah, it's still blowing it up, man, every day.
Not really.
It's top 10 on Twitch every day.
Yeah, but so is League.
I get your point.
Nerds.
Don't a lot of people
Scumbags.
like that game?
Yeah, a lot of 14-year-olds who can't download the Epic launcher.
A lot of Seattle Seahawks fans, am I right?
Wait, why can't
Sports
14-year-olds download a file?
Because they don't know how to use
wow.
user access control on Windows 10.
Just disable that shit like everybody else does.
Their parental controls are on, Nicholas.
Disable those too if you're a smart kid. I would have figured it out.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be playing League of Legends.
How much fucking
be
health
playing
does this guy
Minecraft.
have? God damn it.
I had 2. Yeah, well, it could be worse. It's still twice as good as Austin.
I was on 5 and I got slapped back to 1.
Oof.
But both games have launchers? Yeah, but the Riot launcher it was already installed when their brother came home from college. It's like you guys don't pay attention to the world building.
I'm still saying we should all just get really, really jacked. And then we could be like 80s action heroes.
Is it cool to have a big bro?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I guess none of us here in this group would know.
I had an older brother.
You
I
used to?
I have an older brother.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, I was about to offer my
You
condolences.
said it in a very somber tone, too, to be honest. But it's very confusing.
I consider Dan Giesling my older brother, I guess.
Yeah, he's my big brother.
Yeah, he's kind of
Yeah.
everybody's big brother.
I don't
not
really
that
have a
one
lot of
dude.
big
He's not-
brother stories.
He's
to
not
be
Ian's
honest.
big brother.
Did he never try to, like, murder you or
Yeah,
anything?
usually they like
Nah.
just power bomb you into the stairs.
He just ignored me, and all his friends called me the F word a bunch.
They called you fuck?
Told you. Yeah,
Sure, yeah, that one.
I've been to high school, I get it.
To be honest, that was the first thing that came to my head as well.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
I'm not
Here's the-
sure. Yeah.
I mean, that's not the F word.
In context,
It's a bad F word, but it's not
Yeah.
the F word.
Wait, there's a worse
Yeah.
F word?
Yeah, I would say.
Is it fuck?
Do you want me to call Mr. Toshi and get him to say it?
I don't think you can get in touch with him anymore.
Yeah, he blocked my number.
Yeah. I saw on Reddit, he kept saying you were calling him over and over, and he's like, I've had
I
enough.
just wanted...
Just wanted some sushi.
Can't even try to get somebody to put on an accent from a culture they're not a part of without being accused of being PewDiePie anymore. What's the whole world's gone mad.
PewDiePie's very successful. There's worse things.
Nah, he's
That's
getting
what I was
leagued.
thinking of. Who's getting leagued?
Everybody. Oh, but especially me.
Yeah, big leagued. Oh, what? Why am I slapping?
How can you?
Deserved. Nothing's better than taking down a slapper in front of you with a shitty weapon.
Or your own slap.
No, see, you don't
Actually-
fall. You don't stoop to their level. That's just ridiculous.
I never started above it.
Oh,
never saw it.
motherfucker!
I don't see the point.
No!
Actually, I really enjoy when a slapper shows up and there are like two people shooting at each other and they both decide to shoot the slapper instead. That's always enjoyable. It feels like you're coming together for the greater
Fuck.
good. God damn.
Out of 10 again. Oh, Austin did a lot better that time.
Oh!
7 of 9.
Oh, oh,
Oh, I was still looking at the stats.
fuck!
Instantly killed. I didn't expect the round to start that fast.
Dude, 2 shots, 2 kills. Feels good.
Well, I mean, it is the golden gun.
Hey, 2 shots, 2 kills. Feels
Right.
good, man.
Could have missed one.
I hear the hit markers. It's going okay.
What?
You know what? I unironically like Hit Mark.
Dude, I was gonna say the same
Yeah,
thing.
me too, actually.
Yeah. I like them. I think they're good.
Do you like, though, when you kill something and then plumes of, like, colorful boxes come out of him?
I am a god! Someone clip that.
Oh my god!
Rob fell from the cradle to the grave.
I fell of my own volition because I'm an idiot. But while I was falling, I shot a rocket and killed him.
Suck my whole
That is
dick,
pretty
the
cool.
slapper. More like the whacker. You're crazy.
Do you like when games spawn you in fire with no invincibility for even a fraction of a second?
Yeah, not a big fan of that.
I like, there's been like I feel, a divergence in first-person shooters where like they're either super arcadey, like in my opinion Overwatch is, or any amount of arcadiness in a simulation-ish game is like frowned upon.
Right,
Like people are like, oh, it has a real gun in it, but it has hit markers. That's stupid. And I'm like, hey, no.
They split the niche more, so it's, like, more divided between the two.
Yeah.
Although I guess they combined them pretty hard with the Division, right? That was very Borderlands meets realism.
Yeah, I did not like that
And-
at all.
I enjoyed it, but not as much as Borderlands.
Yeah.
I feel like there's no Borderlands killer still, which is weird because it's such a an obvious formula to continue on.
You could just rely on
Borderlands.
Gearbox to make a new one.
Yeah,
he did the laugh button.
I think they're gonna get to the third one someday, but I don't know when.
I don't know. It feels like Borderlands killed itself really more than anything.
Well, it's not dead. It's just waiting.
It's pretty dead. When's the
Why
last
is it
time?
dead?
Oh, when's the last time they made a?
It was like
Borderlands
4
game?
years ago or something now.
Yeah. Before that, they were making like Borderlands once every 2 years or something.
There were only 2 before that.
No, they had the one where there's the moon. There's the Borderlands spin-off game.
Oh,
Whatever it's
favorite
called.
weapon slappers. Weird.
What? There was a Telltale game, pre-sequel, and 1 and 2. That's the whole series.
They made
Full-on
Battleborn.
pre-sequel.
What? That was bullshit. Pickle Zapper's hacking.
Don't tell me Borderlands is dead, chat. Don't do it.
Dude.
Grandpa stomp me.
Not only has there not been a new Borderlands since 2013, the pre-sequel wasn't even like developed by the Borderlands
Don't
team.
even talk about that. I'm totally aware of what happened with it. I just don't want to talk about it. We never even finished our series on it.
The I don't know. Borderlands I liked, sort of, but like
Martin Freeman.
there seems to be this thing that's been happening. Well, I shouldn't
Cat
say
says
that.
3 is in production right now.
Yeah, so is Austin Powers 4.
Right.
Shot.
But like Borderlands, you know, like all the characters have just the one special ability.
Oh, you mean
I
the
wish they had-
sarcasm?
You wanna catch a ride?
Oh, like that.
It's not dead.
Ah!
And I also
I enjoyed Borderlands too. Fun game.
Chasm came out. Anything can happen.
Fair point, yeah.
I really like in the pre-sequel when you could play as Claptrap, aka Robot Minion.
Claptrap sucks
Yeah.
unless he gives you backpack SDUs.
I really
That's
like
the best thing he
Claptrap
does.
in
Like all the
Pick a side.
after you. I think that Claptrap's best role was as the announcer in the culling.
Oh yeah.
or the vending machine
Oh.
in BioShock games.
Sino said that we could play Vermintide, and I agree with that because it
There you
is
go.
probably
Yeah.
the closest thing to Borderlands we've got.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
That game needs a better loot
Orkderlands? You kill orcs.
You don't actually.
Border rats.
You kill rats.
You probably shouldn't call the game Border Rats. Seems like it might. go
Wow!
Yeah,
That one
that's
didn't
gonna be
click
one of
for a
those
while.
itch.io games where you know,
Cool Borderlands, snowboarding with guns.
yeah, you know what? A Borderlands game. Okay, hear me out. Borderlands game, you has all the customizable loot, all the randomly generated stuff, but instead you're
Customizable
at
loot?
the U.S. border.
Oh god, you have to be like Papers, Please.
Yeah, and none of the enemies
Oh.
have any guns or anything, and they're always just trying to run away.
Yeah, but it would be like
And
really easy, right?
them in
Because
the
you just have the wall. The wall does 90% of the
Right,
work.
right. That's a good point. Yeah, no, that's
Well, your goal is to keep them out until the wall gets built. That's the entry.
right. You gotta wait. Yeah, you gotta
And
wait.
then when it gets banned from Steam, you go, free speech, free speech. I thought this was America. I remember. It's just a
Okay, keep flipping
meme
now.
until it gets banned, and then it's a constitutional crisis.
Here I am being ridiculed for presenting my ideas.
What's the dude's shirt again?
Oh, I don't even know.
I went to
The-
Tijuana, and all I got was this T-shirt.
No, the muscular guy that's all like, I'm a beast.
As an August man,
Ah.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
that guy.
apologize. Yeah. I don't know how those, because like, you know, they're the machine generated
Yeah.
shirts or whatever, right? But like, how do
He
they
bought
really
it,
sell?
though.
Like, who buys these? You know?
That guy bought it.
I guess so.
Literally, and I don't mean this to be like super rude, but like, if you're not wearing them ironically, i.e. if the dude doesn't have a beard, then it's literally people who just do not have critical thinking skills for even like a millisecond.
There's two types of beards, though. There's hipster beards and then there's beards.
Yeah, like Santa Claus beard is exempt.
Yeah. There is K-Kona beard, you know.
It's the people who send like memes over email still to this day.
I spawned inside a grenade launcher explosion in time immediately.
Had that happen 3 in a row.
Yeah, that's always good.
I feel like I see it a lot with blue collar professions. Like on our targeted shirts, it's constantly like, "Don't fuck with me. I'm an iron worker." And I'm like, dude, just
Wow. Thank you for your service. I'm surprised that went over as well as it did, to be perfectly honest.
I mean, the timing was just... Oh, that was good.
Oh man.
I think it just so eloquently, you know, says what we all want to say. You know?
which is like, yeah, okay, cool, you're an iron worker. Big whoop.
Yeah. Cool, you have a job.
Yeah, it's like I'm not against it. I'm not like fuck iron workers.
Yeah. Well, you know, they're the most downtrodden people in this country. Is
Yeah,
iron
and
workers.
never fuck with them.
Yeah.
That's still like, at least there's like an identity there. It
Dude,
always has
have
like
you
the
heard-
Grim Reaper on it. It's the worst is
or like a wolf. It's
Yeah.
a lot of times it's a howling wolf.
the worst is
I
definitely
hate that I can't
birth
wear
month.
shirts with wolves on them ever. No one can.
I mean, a wolf shirt is a meme by itself.
It's a banned commodity. You cannot wear that shirt.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Can't do wolf
Well, you know,
shirts.
I've seen it ironically worn.
Yeah, but like it fucks up my branding. Like I can't sell shirts now.
You could sell them
like-
ironically.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can put wolves
losing
all
and
over
buying.
them. It's your life.
Actually,
My life,
so
but
I've talked about
Whatever you want to do.
I've talked about Cam before on the show. He used to have
Webcam?
Yeah, webcam.
No!
He's spider cam. Anyway, he used to have like most of his shirts were ironic shirts, but it got to the point where it's like, I don't know if you're wearing this ironically anymore. Like he would wear like just you know, like shirts that like a 60-year-old lady from Mississippi would wear, like, you know,
Nice.
just like a couple of kittens in a basket, like a rainbow or something on it and stuff. I mean, it was
That's just his
adorable
style.
and hilarious, but also like, you know, I think he just ended up liking kitten shirt.
Have you seen the
I like that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the ones that like it's a targeted shirt but it photoshops it to really, really unconvincingly look like Adam Levine from Maroon 5 is wearing it?
No.
And it's always like, you know, well, usually it's political, because then it's like, hey, if Adam Levine agrees with me, how bad could it be, right? But then it's just like, hell hath no fury, like a man born in... Don't fuck with me. My husband is a volunteer firefighter born in November.
Yeah, right. It's always the date of what month they were born in. What is that about?
Don't know.
Why does that actually ring true for some people?
Dude, beats me.
the
Astrology
worst shirt I
signs.
own is just a regular old Game of Thrones t-shirt.
That is
Yeah, I got
pretty
one of
bad.
those, too.
I mean, it's weird though, because I like the show. The shirt's unassuming. It's just Game of Thrones with like a couple of designs on it.
Yeah.
But I like, it's like I'm an asshole for wearing it for some reason,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Well, okay, so in a similar vein, and now I know Jess isn't watching right now because she's playing another game. So everyone, shh. But she did get me a shirt, and it's great, and I wear it, and I love it. But it's a Game of Thrones shirt, and it says "I drink and I know things," and I feel like such an asshole when I wear that shirt.
You can wear it at the PAX.
yeah, you know, I could do that. You know.
I think my silliest shirt is the Bloodborne shirt that I got at PAX for playing the Bloodborne preview. Because you wouldn't realize it's anything to do with Bloodborne if you didn't see the shoulder. It just looks like a goth, like, tough guy in the corner in a silhouette.
I've reached
And
the
it's
point
kind of,
where
like, edgelord.
I'm like embarrassed by my casual wardrobe, because I'm like, first off,
You got the blue shirt with the balloon on it. That's lovely.
that is I threw that out like 2 years ago.
No, it was my favorite shirt of yours.
You know, it's one of those like threadless shirts that
Oh.
it lasts for like a year, and then after that, like it's never the same.
You ruined your awesome shirt.
But now, like 90% of what I wear if I'm not going outside is either a shirt that I bought from one of you scumbags doing a Twitch campaign, or a shirt that I bought for myself doing a Twitch campaign, or a shirt for a game that I got at PAX, but like never did a video on. That's it.
When I went grocery shopping yesterday, I was wearing my Titan Soul shirt, and the guy checking me out was like, "Is that a Zelda one? Is that a Zelda shirt?" And I was like, "No, it's a Titan Souls." And he's like, "Is that a roguelite?" And I was like,
"Oh,
Docket, shut up!"
It's not, but I appreciate you.
You can't win in 99% of your games and then complain on the 2 games you lose. Oh, the game fucked me on that one.
I missed Ryan's balloon shirt though.
I mean, you can just buy it. It's probably like $19.
No, I'm not gonna buy it. I just have the pictures of you with it on that I'll always treasure.
That's very strange. That's an incredibly strange thing to say.
I like that.
I'm going for like the giant hands lawyer kind of angle.
Ooh, I thought you were going for like the Wolverine in his bed looking at the photo frame.
Oh, that actually works too. Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be a good piece.
Giant hands lawyer is one of my favorite characters as well.
Whoever wants free karma on the circle jerk, go ahead and make that meme right now. In your,
yeah, that's fine. I'll upvote that.
Yeah.
When do I redeem my karma? Like, at what point in my Reddit career do I turn it in?
You gotta sell out, dude.
Giant Hands Lawyer is another Sunny character.
Yeah,
it's Charlie's uncle?
Yes. Uncle Jack.
Uncle Jack, yeah.
Something bird law, something,
Don't you come
something.
back.
That's Charlie does bird law.
Could you put your hands over mine so they look like they're my hands?
Something.
Yeah.
30 seasons.
It's not, it's like 9 or 7 seasons, not 30.
It actually might be like 15.
Chat.
now.
Can't we just like something?
Can't you just like something?
Yeah. Every time I bring up Sunny, you're like mad at it.
I'm not mad. I just make a snipe, and then it is offensive on a personal level.
He's just mad at other people making jokes because he thinks his jokes are the best jokes.
That's pretty much actually it, unironically.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I shot that man in the head with
I'm
a
just saying,
shotgun.
when I bring up Sunny, or when you bring up Sunny and I go, bring it up a lot, people are like, that's rude. And when I'm like, well, I was at school yesterday, someone inevitably goes, Ryan Bot must be productive at all times.
No,
and
You made an emote for it.
my
so you're
response to that is always a polite chuckle, and then deep inside I just add +1 to my resentment ledger. And
I've never made fun of you going to school.
I have.
You can,
I
you
probably
can check
have,
me on
yeah.
that.
I
absolutely
appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no,
Thank you.
Yeah.
All I ask is for honesty.
I mean, see, I don't care when you get snarky, though.
Yes, that
Yeah.
is true.
Well, no, you do when he does it for Rick and Morty parents.
That's Austin loves Richard.
The reason I did robot voice was because you were saying stuff about how, like, you don't have time to look at a porn site just for enjoyment.
That's not what I said. I said, why are you looking up weird
what?
shit like snorting jizz?
I didn't. It was after I explained that it was on the featured page and it just showed up. And then we talked about sometimes you take a break just to be amused by something, and you're like, well, I just came to bust. And I was like, well. And then I said Ryan Bot has allocated 15 time units to this nut, aka, you know,
I just can't
Ryan Bot has
bus. Oh man,
I think that's-
as an August man, I just can't.
As an August, man.
That's a fair appraisal. I do, when I'm like, I just want to be entertained. I don't go to that site. That site's for busting.
What does it make you feel like?
To you, of course.
To yo, of course.
There's a featured page for porn websites?
Oh yeah.
What do you mean? Of course, the first thing you see is the highlighted
Oh,
stuff.
if only I knew what that one porn website was where whenever Austin talks, they always spam the link. I don't remember it though. And then I say, what's this?
MSG.
No, that's monosodium glutamate.
Yeah, MSG is what it
Yeah.
is.
All right, yeah, that's the one. I'm not going to read it out loud though.
It's MSG.
My sexy gorilla.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Help.
Oh, E621?
Yeah, you see, you said you don't want to say it out loud.
I didn't want to say it out loud
Why? What's wrong
Why?
with that?
because it might legitimize Austin's fetish.
I don't even
sure
know.
it's already there on the whole.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
That's not even the main site that I go to anyway.
He
is
slapped
it?
me. He slapped me. His arms are so long.
This is something to do with porn, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Why does it have such a bad name?
I don't know why the name is that. I think it's just meant to be unassuming.
They don't want
I
people
have
like
no
us
idea.
to find it, I think.
Right, the normies. That's what we are.
I think that's like part of the situation.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I don't blame them.
Do they not list on Google?
I don't know.
Oh, it lists on Google, I'm pretty
Something
sure.
tells me they list on Google because they get to be crawled by a spider.
Is being a normie sort of like being an atheist to a certain religion? You're like a normie within a certain genre, the same way you're an atheist to various gods individually.
I have no idea what that means.
All
Yeah,
I
you
know
lost me again.
is that irregis for life, dude.
But nah, if you actually do look up that like code, you'll get MSG because that's like the European science code or some shit for MSG.
What?
Yeah, I'm not joking.
The European
whole-
science code?
What is happening?
I don't know. It's something like that. But when you Google it, that's what you get.
Oh.
Can we speak English again? I'm really confused.
Skribbl?
Yeah, sure.
Skribbl.
Oh, is it
Skribbl.
time?
Yeah.
Scrabble. You know, Drac made you a machine-generated shirt.
Oh. Well, he
Oh, I
is
wanna
like,
see.
he's an art machine, so.
Yeah,
And he don't work for nobody but me and some other people. I don't always watch a bald Canadian play video games in his underwear for the amusement of strangers, but when I do, I'm shouting VOD boys in chat, wanting the intro cranked up to several thousand decibels, watching with ad block on 100%, fiercely loyal, but only if you watch Wolf Children, because I'm a spoiled egg boy and I'm here killing it. That is really good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Did
That's
you
a
say
pretty.
you had ad block on? Because
It did say on.
yeah,
See,
I
now
prefer-
you have to make a shirt where that's on the back and on the front is a wolf howling at them. Just do that.
They just sell that actually.
I will buy that shirt, actually. Like, on
Actually, just sell that.
Yeah.
And I don't work for nobody but me. So, but really just a song about a guy who jerks it, right?
Oh, I'll make you an MS Paint Wolf Howling at the Moon, and then you could put that on the back.
Perfect. Yeah.
It'll look like the Frank emote, like kind of blotchy. It's low color, so it prints better.
It's a
What's
bad word
you
for
know,
it, I
there's
think.
another trend that I remember seeing in high school is people wearing shirts that had just like a bunch of like weird flame
Tribal stuff?
patterns.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
That was
and-
huge for a while.
and Red,
Still
and
is.
blue. Yeah.
Wait, is this a problem?
Why? Well, yeah, like a little. Like why? What's that about?
They just like the look, I guess.
Melf.
There's a lot of dragon shirts.
Oh, what the?
Dude,
Malthulu.
that was terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
I
changing
think you're
servers.
roboted. No, it's Melf. It's Melf's
It's
mixer.
Mel?
I'm not a robot.
You are a robot.
you are a robot.
Oh.
Oh.
No, that sounds horrible.
What
That
the
sounds
fuck?
absolutely terrible.
Booting up the HAL 5000?
Oh, you sound better now.
Didn't you
Speaking of
stream
Hal
yesterday?
5000.
How did this happen?
I gotta go pee.
I am robot.
Hi guys,
Hello, Bear Taffy.
Hi, Bear.
how's it going?
Fine, and you?
Yes, and
No, that was just a big old like amalgamation of sound right there. So I don't know how to respond to it.
Bear
Fine,
Taffy.
and you?
I'm bad because I bought a hands-on throttle and stick flight stick from Thrustmaster. Yo! Only the throttle works right now. The yoke, does not work. So all I can do is control speed, but I think I got it calibrated incorrectly, so I got to recalibrate it. But I'm mad.
You can also use the pedal to
bought it
control a
for-
voice modulator.
I had to think about it for 0.5 seconds before I realized what you bought it for. But okay,
Yeah,
that's
Elite
still
Dangerous.
all the same. It's fun to have.
Could
Yeah.
you put the pedal to the metal?
I didn't get any pedals, okay, because it was going to be
Uh.
prohibitively expensive for something I haven't invested that much time into yet.
Right.
Oh, you didn't get the pedal? That's lame.
I could just get the pedals later if I want them.
I just wanted you to be able to use voice modulators on the pedal. I think you'd have so much fun with that.
Dude, that's my favorite part.
I think I could just hit the hat button or the button that fires the Hellfire missiles out of my Boeing 737 apparently. And
Don't
then,
you want to be able to do this, though?
That's really good.
Oh, you got it routed
That's
through
pretty cool,
Discord
yeah.
now. That's
yeah,
awesome.
finally, I
Yeah,
figured you
that's
guys would
good.
enjoy it.
Oh yeah,
Are
absolutely.
you using
That's
virtual audio cable for that?
No, it's just a foot pedal.
The
No, I
game
mean-
is starting, by the way.
To route it through
No.
Discord.
We need a Nicholas and a Barrett from the links
I'm
room.
in.
You can find the
Oh, my bad.
URL, please. Over.
No, it's so I have
So Texas has 10-4.
I don't even remember honestly how it's hardwired, but it's a mix minus setup, so you can either send the mixer with no effects or like the microphone with no effects to Discord, or you can send it with the effects to Discord.
Does it happen before Windows or after Windows?
Wow.
I couldn't tell you.
Okay. I'm
Ignore.
curious.
What did I
I
miss?
know of like 2 different ways to do it now, and I don't think I want to implement either of them, but I'd like this to be a thing.
Yeah.
Happens before.
Oh God.
Melf,
Is it before?
Happens before.
you're a
That's
robot
a
again.
Texas size 10-4 there, good buddy.
You became a robot again.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
So soon.
Summoning the demons from the other world, or what's
That's
happening?
really
here?
good.
What's up, guys?
Oh,
That's robot still.
can you talk
Okay,
again?
sorry. Hang on.
Is it actually robot?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it actually is.
Very
Alright,
robot.
I'll see you later in a bit.
Lame.
That's a great expression. I'll see you later in a bit.
He can join with the link as it's ongoing, I guess. So
Okay.
he's gonna be way behind though.
Yeah, like an idiot.
First thing it
Right.
shows me, are you still here?
Are you? Are you? Are you?
Are
Hang
you?
on. Now
Are
that I
you?
know I've got this routed properly, I want to know if one of my favorite bits that I do on my stream will work here too. But first, I gotta draw.
No,
First, I
you
gotta-
can't play Darkest Dungeon.
Oh, why not? Come on.
You're just gonna put the OST through the mixer?
What the shit? Oh my God!
That's a fat pen.
This mouse is killing me right now.
It's
Oh.
the color blue.
Sure is.
I don't
buddy.
know that one.
It's like green, but like more watery.
Yeah.
Oh,
Watery.
Yeah, I can do that better. Hang on.
I know what it is. I just need to deal with
It's
this
got to be like.
mouse setup.
If you can't figure it out from that, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, no. I don't. I just had to.
F
My
and chat
mouse
boys.
is being all weird.
So this is one of my favorite bits I do on the stream now. It's Grandpa Bear in a well, and it sounds like this.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good bit. Yeah.
That's really far away.
that is
I like that,
extremely
yeah.
great.
Yeah, he's down in the
Very good.
well. He's gonna be down in there for a while, I think.
That's a shame,
dead.
yeah.
That's it. I can't keep drawing, dude. The funniest shit I've ever heard.
Very good.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Are you using
Ugh.
VST for that, or is this software?
Stop asking technical questions.
Sorry, I'm
Just
curious.
enjoy it. No, I don't know. I'm sorry. Like
We want to
I
steal
can't
your bits so
answer
we can use it.
Yeah, very
I
important.
can't answer it well, honestly. Like I
Yeah.
don't know how everything's done.
I asked because my VST kept crashing OBS, so I couldn't figure it out.
That's fair, yeah.
Well, I edited the nipples out of Darkest Dungeon, so
Yeah, you know what? That's
sweating.
important work you're doing.
And by
next time,
edited it out, you mean you literally just cut out
Cut
the
the
entire
footage.
part.
next time I'm just gonna send it to Indie Mouse because he offered.
He's so good at editing, dude.
Instead of making fun of me, he said, "Hey, I'll do unpaid labor for you." And I said, "Well, it's not really unpaid because I give you $30 a
offered
month
to do
on
unpaid
Patreon,
labor.
but you know."
Yeah.
Lord that over him for a bit.
And then he said, "Well, I gave you, the intros for free, so it's really just like an intros as a service." And we had a big fight. This is a great drawing.
How is this not a cliff?
Yeah, how is that not a cliff? That's confusing.
Yeah, how is it not a cliff?
That's not
Oh.
Cliff. That's Sylvester.
I get it. It's the other thing.
Oh, yeah, that's what you do
Yeah.
on a cliff.
The
So you go up
audience
the
is the
cliff.
cliff. Get it? Because it's like the audience is the clit from that review of Hellboy 2
Who's Cliff?
or Blade 2. Sorry.
Dude, speaking of clit, I got some good news and I got some bad news.
Oh,
okay,
okay, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have extra bad news actually on top of that.
Oh,
so
no.
I want to know what you guys want first.
You can't do. I have 2 pieces of bad news, 1 piece of good news.
All right, I'll try. Hang on. Let me.
right.
I'll come back to this when I have another piece of good news. So it's balanced out.
Give
You
me
gotta
a
do
good
it.
news sandwich.
Okay, that's fair.
So 1 piece
You
of.
sure?
Give me the
me a
worst
good
piece
news
of bad
Big Mac.
news first.
Okay, so the bad news is what I have to say is not at all related to the clitoris.
Okay, and then the good
So that's
news.
the first bad news. The good news though is I got that magic bounty though.
Yo, okay, that's just
But then there's the other bad news part of it.
Oh, what's that?
They increased my viewer requirement by 75%, dude.
Yeah, by 75%.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? I don't have that many
that's crazy.
viewers.
Yeah, that's
mine went up
insane.
by like 400 viewers.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to have like a minimum of 600 or I don't get paid at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, I should check mine. Make sure that didn't happen. Because I might just not be able to do it.
I got priced out of bounties, dude.
That's silly.
Oh, this is a good drawing. I just wish I knew what it was.
Oh, good. It still only needs a minimum of 70, and I need 555 viewers to get fully paid. 555.
Damn, dude.
And mine's
That's
at
a lot.
1100 and something.
Yeah, that's insane.
Your minimum?
Yeah.
That's-
No, the max.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
My
yeah.
minimum, I think, is like 400 now.
Mm.
Oh, that's come on.
It's a man who's playing baseball, but he's moving his hand up and down real fast.
Dude, you had to draw the now going mentally insane lineman for the Miami Dolphins, Richie Incognito.
Richie Incognito.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now? Yeah, I mean, it's
Well, I mean,
been a-
it's-
yeah.
Nonsense.
Yeah, it's been a slow decline into madness for a long time.
Madness.
You guys still incognito? I don't
Guy's
own
crazy.
incognito anymore.
No, of course.
You just
I
don't
use
even
it-
care?
I use it
You
to
don't
buy
even care.
gifts.
That's why you guys use it, right?
Yeah, to buy gifts
It's just like no one's using my computer.
and to look for plane tickets.
Oh, what about you got roommates, right?
Yeah, they're not using my computer.
Oh, dude, they're looking at
you
your
never
history.
know. Yeah.
They'd have to log into it first.
They know your login.
No, they
Oh.
don't.
Dude, they might. Like, I know the
They
login for
might.
that lady that I saw at Home Depot, so like they might.
That's a great point. Great
I'd
point.
How'd you get
That
that?
was a very good laugh.
I looked at the drawing and I said, "Holy shit, that's what this is." And then I looked at Mouth drawing and I was like, "It's gotta be correct."
I don't know what this is.
One of these days, the laugh will be correlated to something I said. Every time he laughs hard, it's not because of what I just said.
I laughed really hard at what you just said. Does that count?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it does.
I don't know what this is.
These are flowers for sure.
Yeah,
oh,
tulips.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair
Oh,
enough.
of course, the tulips, the most famous part of the Netherlands.
Well, what do you want him to draw, Austin?
The Netherlands.
Yeah, you could probably just draw the Netherlands.
You'd be like,
I
"Oh,
feel
is
like.
that Belgium?" And then you'd offend a lot of people.
Yeah, man. I'd be careful.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dog. Yeah.
Yemen?
Yeah, you gotta be real cool about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
no,
not
please
like
continue.
That sound at all.
Definitely hate
This
that a
is
lot.
actually
Great.
Ohio, man. This is Ohio.
Yeah. That is not
No,
Ohio.
That's Ohio.
That is Commedia dell'arte mask.
I'm still
right there.
here, video game. Leave me alone.
This is Ohio.
Is that
Are
the
you
Red
Joaquin
Hood?
Phoenix?
Is
Were
it-
you walking, Phoenix?
No, you piece of
I food bag.
Food beg.
Food bag.
Oh, he used to have food bake. Is that famous seed in Isaac?
Oh, I know what it is.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. So, he just had it. He just got into a fight.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so easy.
Oh,
That's why he's.
Oh my
he's all-
god, those are all
Once
the
you get
wrong
past
colors.
the
No.
knockoff color scheme,
I have no
Look,
idea.
hang on
what
though,
this
because
is.
he's got like this going on now.
Oh,
too,
why
man.
didn't you do? Oh my!
See, he's got the whole thing.
As soon as you did the red, it came into focus.
yeah, I was wondering why it had like a rope around the outside, like it was a mask or something.
Well, it is a mask.
what's up, dudes? I'm
No.
Steel Guy.
Is this where you ravioli?
Oh.
yeah.
Ah, shit.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, let him finish.
Wait, do I not know how to spell ravioli?
Ooh, I don't know how the logistics of this is gonna work. How is the ravioli gonna get on?
I held on to it for like the first half of the stairs.
Right.
The other thing is, he doesn't have to get the ravioli on him. He just has to ravioli
Right.
on him.
What's
just glad he's still drawing.
what are the emotions that were going through you as this happened?
Absolute terror, because I was 8 years old and I thought I was about to die.
Then you just smoked your first cigarette.
Oh yeah.
You weren't paying attention.
Can't remember which happened. I think the cigarette probably happened after, because I was like, well, I don't have much time left to get this off the bucket list.
The first thing you had to check off was smoking a cigarette. I guess it was probably the most accessible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sort of. Yeah.
Yeah. Get a Lucy.
That's a wonderful drawing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah, that is really good.
Thank you.
Good one.
Good draw. Thank
It's a
you.
really good draw.
Good draw.
Good draw.
Good draw.
It's remarkable how, in real life, Tissue Box doesn't look like a printer at all. In Pictionary, always looks like a printer.
The first thing I ever felt proud of drawing was like a house that was 3-dimensional. Because, you know, drawing a cube is so easy. You just got to draw the cube and then draw another cube behind it, and then you connect them.
It's true.
Abner.
Oh, well.
It
another
lagged
square,
and
I
the
mean.
A came out before the B.
Right. It's just on a green sky.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
worry.
Ooh.
Somebody's-
Big Daddy outside.
In a hurry out there, man.
Just listening to the whale.
Oh, this is turning out pretty good here.
Okay.
I was gonna say standard, but that no longer
We never
fits.
talked about Big Mommy.
What?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it.
We never talk about throw mama from the train. Or at least not enough.
Yeah, we really don't.
This is easier than it looks.
Oh my god.
It's very simple. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh,
Whoa.
no, it's all red.
it's what the guy sits on.
Yeah, Harvey Danger.
My
Yeah,
dick.
that guy.
Harvey Danger.
Oh, shit.
You say Saddam?
I also heard Saddam.
Yeah, it sounds
The
like you're
hills
going
so
for
far from Saddam.
Saddam. Yeah. Oh, it's another flag.
There's one
shit.
fucking rule. If I see a country, I take it. By the way, spoilers.
Oh, shit. Oh, well, there we go.
It's not
It's not
Greece.
that one.
That's not Greece, but it's this one.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
that one.
That's the one it is.
It's the one. Israel.
All right.
y'all.
Everyone else had gotten it but me, and I just spelled it wrong.
Is real. Israel
It's
is
real, yeah.
real?
It's Israel real.
Hey, Vsauce and Michael here.
Hey, Michael,
To
I'm
find
Dad.
Sorry, good dad joke. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
know.
Oh, like, yeah,
There's like one dude, he always replies to me. If I ever put I'm in a tweet, he goes, hey, thing that you are, I'm Speed Weed. And I don't know, like he's on the verge of getting blocked. I don't know if it's
He's got his name in your head.
yeah.
I don't know if
Something's
he's
working.
a bot or he's a real human being that just recognizes when I'm is in the tweet or something.
Oh, you didn't let me draw the ass cheek.
I used to get Hexagon Bot all the time.
Yeah.
That common misspelling bot has just been downvoted into.
Dude, it's fucking
yeah.
horrible. But you know
Yeah.
what? I do like Oof Bot, even though it got downvoted in the NLSS thread from Monday. Because I hate
Yeah.
when people, if they have a problem with what you say, they don't say what the problem is. They just go oof or like yikes.
Yeah,
So that's
some bullshit, dude.
Thank you. That bot that's like, hey shithead, you said oof 100 times, and they go, oh, the bot made me feel bad because I've been making other people feel bad without telling them why.
Yeah.
Reddit's gonna be trash now.
Oh, somebody stopped me.
Yikes.
There you go.
Oh.
You're under arrest.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what's stopping you.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. The bots have come alive.
They
Dude.
found the poutine.
Oh,
Hey.
shit. Staff's in chat.
Uh-oh. Yikes.
Use that
Oof.
staff emote. That's like the it's the whistle.
There's a whistle
Cheese it.
staff emote?
They have their own emotes?
I think so.
That's exciting.
Ooh. There it is.
Oof is the leftist version of Keck.
Dude. I want to
We
laugh.
get it.
I want to laugh, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, maybe.
That's why I laughed so hard.
And I say that because I've been oofed a lot over the course of maybe the past 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah. Well, you have a lot of oof-worthy things, in fairness.
Yeah, like when that dude almost stabbed my wife in downtown Vancouver. A lot of people went, oof, dude. She's why is she villainizing the homeless population?
Yeah.
Wasn't it Mouth that almost got stabbed?
It happened. It's 2 Canadian stories, opposite sides of the country.
That's a good draw.
Yeah,
Honestly,
somebody drew one of those before, and I was like, I could do that.
That was good.
I liked it.
I didn't color it blue, though.
You reappropriating that story kind of reminds me of...
Oof.
That's a X right there, is what that is.
When I worked at the radio station, I remember one of the guys that worked with us telling us about his dad getting really, really drunk at a Thanksgiving once and just yelling and arguing with everybody. And he thought it was a funny story, but it just kind of became a depressing story. So I decided, I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea to kind of repurpose it, but I decided to start just telling it as though it happened to my dad. And I started telling it to a lot of other people. And one day he overheard me telling it, and he was like, "Hey, that's my story. That's not your dad. That's my dad." And I had to come clean, and I had to admit to him that I'd been,
Stealing
retelling the story. Yeah, but
I mean, don't want to be drawn anymore.
I thought I'd save it somehow.
Don't make me laugh when I'm drawing these, okay?
I like you're like a trapezoid man now in Prison Architect.
Oh, yeah. They really are shaped like that.
Oh, I got it.
I don't know. Austin is always the first one to guess the words on the Austin drawings too.
He knows himself.
He does, yeah.
So.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this is.
Yeah, you do.
Do I?
Giving a thumbs up.
No, it's nutmeg. I get it.
And he's going, this is a good idea.
Yeah, thumbs up for sure.
Just get some nutmeg.
Buy spices.
Just like it's a catch-all spice. You can use
Don't.
it in everything.
That looks like that scene in Looper when he starts losing.
Billionth goddamn time. Wasn't following your stupid advice.
Oh, Pink Floyd.
Well, the head always looks like Pink Floyd.
It's a Jean-Paul Jeanette film.
Now it's that visual optical illusion, right?
Yeah, you see the candlestick.
I see the ligma.
Ooh.
He's blowing into. Oh, it's shotgun. Shotgunning.
This is how they have sex.
Oh,
Yes, I'm still here. God,
spitting on him.
so
Yeah.
needy.
Is he blocking the spit by blowing on it?
Well, it looks like there's some sort of invisible wall in place because that spit seems to be suspended in the air long
Or the
enough to
rain
drip.
clouds.
Yeah.
It's Isaac.
This is adorable.
I want to see where it goes.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh no!
What's that one saliva song that everyone knows?
Click, click, boom. Click, click, boom.
No, there's two though. Because is that your disease?
No, 2 different songs.
His
Oh,
disease
shit.
is
What's
ligma.
your
I'll just
disease?
went over them.
You might also be thinking of Josie Scott's second verse from the 2002 song Hero off the Spider-Man soundtrack.
Is it worse than the?
Someone once told me.
I like it. Somebody once told me.
No.
Here goes my hero.
It's a good song.
I'm gonna see how that does first of all, just to see if maybe
Okay,
we
I
don't
think
need any
it
other
is
help.
that.
Okay.
I'm
So let's
thinking
go ahead and
it's-
toss in a mix of this here.
All right, thank you.
There you go. You got it.
All right. Know what that is.
And here we go
Oh.
What's that?
with a little bit of this one. Oh no!
Oh,
That's
fuck.
confusing, yeah.
Whoops, Serena. Oh, geez. Wow.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
I've heard of whitewashing before, but this is ridiculous.
Sorry about that.
More like red washing. Am I right? Am I right?
Are you?
Yikes!
Don't be mad just because our country's hosting the international.
You are?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know you moved up.
Literally right now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if I mentioned it, but I had dinner with Purge last night.
You did?
I did.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Who's
cool.
that?
He's the hero from Dota who hooks people.
Oh, this is... It actually is.
I know it's something. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Wait, I don't know what this is at all.
I forgot. I think I drew it a little wrong, but you know.
Oh,
this is pretty close.
Okay, yeah. No, you got to get the eyeliner around the eyes.
Was there like the two?
He has a
circles?
tuft on his head too.
Oh, jeez, he's drugged up now.
Yeah.
He's a skid.
Yeah, he's a kid now.
Grandpa.
Dude, I would use
Grandpa
that
will
voice
get you out later.
anytime something
When?
like something bad happened to me in a video game. I would use that voice every time. It would be so good. If I ever lost an Isaac run, I would just banish myself to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah,
Are there software ways to do that?
yeah, I'm sure.
VST filters.
Somebody tweet me.
I used some
OBS
other ones
supports
back in the day. Well, I remember.
Yeah,
You guys remember Rabina?
Yeah.
I did that, on the software.
Yeah, whatever happened to her?
She's dead now.
Oh, rip, dude.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, that's one of these here. Yeah, nice one.
Yeah, it's a room. You know, really, it should be called the defecation.
Nope.
'Cause,
No.
Not all rooms let you defecate in them.
Yep.
Some of them are half defecation rooms.
Bear, did you like flick a door stopper?
God, my mouse is the worst.
Oh no! Don't draw the frog.
Pepe.
Banned. Oh, good.
Oh, no,
Oh,
it's
okay, never mind. We're good.
Unless it's like
Chose-
long Pepe.
Chose
Chose
wrong.
the opposite one.
I didn't
This
look
is
at
a
the teeth.
long Pepe. Yeah.
I didn't look at the teeth, dude.
Yeah.
That's kind of cute, actually.
He's
There's also
basically,
caimans, too, so it really wasn't the opposite.
Mhm.
I like this boy, says Lynn.
Yeah, he's a good.
That's nice.
He's a good Croco.
No more flags.
okay, here we go.
Though.
Ooh, which one's this?
Is
Hard
this
to
how this
tell.
looks? I can't remember.
That's straight up just gonna be America, right? Yeah, that's gonna be America.
I don't know. Is that what the American flag looks like?
Gotta be a
though?
state. Not that one.
Yeah.
Oh, Panhandle.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
where does what
Florida.
fits?
That's.
Oh.
What the?
Louisiana?
No?
That area somewhere.
It's like.
Okay,
Is that a
Kona.
Is that a coffin?
That looks like where Louisiana is supposed to be.
No, that's Alabama, Mississippi, part of Georgia, also part
Oh,
of
he's
Florida.
a blues man.
Well, yeah,
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah,
that's good. I approve.
fair enough. I think he's holding it wrong.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how you do it. Maybe he's fixing it. He's tuning it or something.
that-
Everyone should
Oh.
watch the movie 1986 version of Crossroads, not the 2000 Britney Spears one or whatever.
Right?
That's what you do when Joe says the wrong thing in chat.
Don't get those two confused.
Do you
Yeah.
see the tweet of Britney? So Britney Spears has a Twitter account for her dog.
It's illegal.
Britney's back in the news again.
So
Oh, dude,
she'll-
can we pretend to be TMZ while Rob tells this story?
Oh, fuck
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Oh, what'd
So-
she do this time, Rob?
Whoa!
So her dog tweeted at her, and then she responded to her dog.
That bitch is crazy.
Oh,
Wowie!
Ooh.
Small
Yikes.
faces in pain. He's screaming.
Yeah.
I can't really top that bitch's.
He's got like
That's
a
a-
mustache inside of his mouth.
It's a vam.
I didn't even guess that first.
Oh,
Fair
whoa,
enough,
close.
Yeah.
He's gonna make a Big Mac.
I do.
Ear was
I
close.
do like that sound representative of him. Yeah, okay. Now that I put it together. Ah.
Yikes.
Oof.
I think I've realized that most of
Well,
reacting to a joke is just being the first to oof, which makes you
Yeah.
the rightest.
You know, I gotta say though, you
I
say
thought it was a leftist
you
thing.
say oof as you say oof.
Yeah, like
as
an egg,
oof.
like French egg.
Yeah. Yeah, what's that about? Why is
Like
it
noof, because they already say
Yeah.
noof, so it was ready there.
They also say oof though.
Dude, he's
The
fucking dead.
Oh my God! How did
what,
you do that?
Canadian
Is
Austin?
that he? What is this?
It's easy when you think about it.
He's missing
Oh, I should
something
think
on
about
the hat. He's missing something.
Dude, rest in peace, man.
Oh, it's
Oh,
It's Robina.
yeah, rip. Yeah.
That's Luigi.
I was what? Oh fuck! I gotta draw. Never mind. Different anecdote.
You see Luigi, back
Luigi
there?
as a keeper.
Oops.
Oh, and Donald Duck.
What do they call Luigi when he gets bullied?
Luigi.
The first thing that came into my head. It's not
Just so happen to
repeatable.
be. It's
Sorry.
Luigi.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's particularly more wholesome than.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought it was a
Luigi.
hat.
I don't know.
It's got.
Like a specific name.
Yeah, wait.
Yep.
It's
Well,
a. It's
It's
a.
not the brand, it's the type of thing it is.
Oh, that.
Oh, I always call it a front end loader.
Yeah, I don't know what the specific name of that is.
Dude, that X is a
This is
bombshell.
what-
though.
you gotta watch more Gold Rush, man. You'll know this stuff.
Yeah.
It's also just highly entertaining. You can tell
Oh
they're
no!
Parker Schnabel.
Excavate.
You know what I learned
Parker
about these machines?
No,
What's
don't
that?
pretend it's the first time you heard the name Parker Schnabel.
You know what I learned about those machines? It's very
What'd you learn?
boring and has no anecdotal value whatsoever.
Well,
I'll
I'll be the
so
judge of
into
that.
Yeah.
The hydraulic tubes break every fucking day. Every day, a different
Wow.
hydraulic tube breaks. You got to get it replaced.
You were right.
So
Not
do
every
mine.
day.
Know that there's
Highly
entire
boring.
businesses based off of hydraulic tube repair in like
That's
every
pretty
city.
cool.
If my tube broke every day, I'd probably move to Alaska too.
Wow, I didn't even get to finish drawing. Rude.
Not too
Have they,
blue. Give
have
me
they
that
considered
another
just
time.
making better tubes? You know, like
Yeah.
they've got this whole problem. Make better tubes, you know?
You could do that joke as every comedian. I think.
I know, right?
These dummies ever think about making better tubes? Okay, you know, Andrew Dice
Who's
Clay
that?
is
Who's
not
that?
everyone's cup of tea.
No, who was that?
Andrew Dice
What's
Clay.
the deal with these tubes?
Have you thought about
And
making
why
them
are they
good?
always breaking?
Why isn't it him?
Oh, nice try, nerds.
Damn it!
Looks like it's rabbit season today.
Ryan, you
It's-
can't.
I
Oh
thought
my
I,
God.
I thought I had it. I was so
Rabbit.
convinced I had it, I didn't even wait for the ping.
It's rabbit season.
He looks like he smoked about 100 cigarettes,
He did.
His mouth, age 9.
100 darts, a bucket dart.
After a whole pack of cigarettes.
Bucket dart.
I don't know. He friggin'. It's like, okay, first off, it's like this. Well, it's really more like,
Ooh.
if you give me a second, it's more like that.
It turned from night to day.
Yeah, look at that.
That's cool.
Amazing.
It's a
Yeah.
dynamic night and day cycle in Skribbl.
Cool effect.
Oh, it's an ohm drawing.
Yeah.
Rip.
It's funny because he's dead now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's
Teletubby?
the one. Is it this guy?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's cheating.
I think it's an upside down sheep.
I heard that he wants to bang that Poe guy. Get it? He's got a long neck.
All right, now we're getting out of time. So the come on and get your.
Oh,
get
yeah,
your
I know what
berry.
you're doing it.
This is
Take the dog and fin the
It's like a disco.
Oh, that's supposed to be Finn?
Yeah. I did the theme song even.
I,
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I didn't hear the theme song or see the character. I was very confused.
Oof.
Yikes.
You just say
Yeah,
it like you're
Omrecker
barking.
didn't die. He just won a Teen Choice Award.
He did.
The same.
It's a long horse. I'm pretty sure is definitely gonna have a mouth
yeah, I
face.
was gonna... the foot
Yeah, let me do that. I didn't even think of that.
God, this is gonna be horrifying.
Oh boy.
Is it?
Oh, it's yellow.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Everybody guess before you can draw it.
What the actual hell is that?
It's unfair. Ryan got to guess it before it became really confusing.
Nope. This is actually more like what it is.
You're right, it is.
Oh, that actually
yeah.
wasn't even confusing.
Yeah.
It actually works. It actually makes sense.
The Simpsons.
Bear, that's not a minotaur, you silly.
Centaur, I'm an idiot.
Centaur, not a
Fucking
minotaur.
dumbass.
A Minotaur is a tiny centaur.
Oh, not that one. Not that one. Hang on. We're just gonna go ahead and erase that. That's nonsense right there. There we go. And then give me one of these here, like this. Like this.
Dude, that would be a great song to play at your funeral if you thought it was like a joke that you died. See that one? It's like too on the nose. I think if you just played like the Simpsons theme, that would be like, it'd be like, he loved this song.
Although Back in Black would be really good if you
This-
faked your death and then you just came in with like a laser show and explosions.
And you were
really
Iron
fun
Man.
to do. Right, yeah.
But I guessed this word.
I am the Iron Man.
It's these happy little friends.
It's this.
Oh, it's
When it was
kinda,
just the top two
Oh,
dots, I
that's
thought it was
fucking-
Faust from Guilty Gear. I was highly confused. It's a doctor that wears a bag on his head.
They're so inviting. It's no wonder there have to be so many protections against children putting things in them.
Yeah, nice little faces. They just want to greet you with electric.
I don't understand. Why don't you put the outlets up high?
Yeah.
Wait, it didn't give.
Yeah, I didn't give you the points.
and
yet.
why do they call them outlets when you plug things
Oh, 'cause it's
into
Docket.
them?
Have Jerry do the hydraulics bit.
Well, that's because the power
What
comes
the
out
fuck?
of
I have 3 multifaceted words.
I actually can't think about how Jerry Seinfeld would do it. And
You're
why do
getting
they call
older.
them hydraulic tubes? When I was a kid, we just called them what they are, pipes. That's like,
I mean, that's pretty unfunny, so it's spot
yes,
on.
thank
It's
you.
all
Yeah, that's
pipes.
pretty good, yeah.
And why do
Yeah,
we?
dude.
I don't understand. We drive on a parkway, and we park on a driveway.
That's just the Jerry Seinfeld. I don't understand. I'm so confused.
Now, dude, Jerry Seinfeld saying no to Kesha.
Oh.
No thanks.
That's like the funniest thing he's ever done.
Hey,
Well, like 8 seasons of Seinfeld, but then apart from that,
that
Pretty
was.
good, yeah.
I think it's mostly Larry David, to be honest.
I just feel like, well, Dan on his show was like Jerry Seinfeld was like, he gave an interview where he said you can't make jokes on Twitter anymore because people get too offended, and I was like, maybe you just kind of suck at jokes.
I've been watching. I watched a bit more of the comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, and I just definitively think that Jerry is a bit of a homophobe. Because every once in a while, he brings up like gay culture, and he makes fun of it, and I'm like, oh.
The episode with Fred Armisen is exclusively him not understanding Portland at all.
But yeah,
It-
yeah.
He's like, how long does a coffee take
What's
to come
the
out?
deal with Portland?
If I wanted a coffee 20 minutes ago, I would have ordered it in a time machine. This is He's a gun. Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah. Why did I not guess that?
He's a gun also, though.
You can't have a port on the land. It doesn't make any sense.
I mean, make up your mind. There's estuaries, inlets. I don't get it.
I turned Austin into a gun from Gungeon. That's what I thought.
It's all water.
His head slides along the
And
top.
what's the difference between a street and a road?
Why are they coming to take my house?
Millennials these days don't know how to laugh anymore.
Oh, it's anime. Oh wait, no, it's not anime.
You should
I
pay
thought it
your
was anime.
taxes.
It's so anime.
It's a chubby baby.
Got some attitude.
Oh,
What? Oh, because of the... Oh, it's not a baby.
It's a child.
Baba had a baby. It's a boy.
I don't think it's a child either.
He's just a large.
No, I got it. It says child. See, I got it.
this is Deborah from accounting.
Who is this?
Whoa, a little hunched over now.
She's leaning in to give you a smooch.
It looks like
Yeah.
Julia Child.
She's giving you a kiss.
She'll heal you all better.
Do we put the roast in for Jacques? Mille neuf cent minutes, Julia.
How old do you have to be to start calling it a roast all the time?
You have to be.
How
Is
old
that like a
is
60-year-old thing?
How old is
Or
Jeffrey
just
Ross?
Always an Angel.
This went wrong.
Oh. Is that a fairy from the...
No, it's an old person's butthole.
Nice.
Oh, dude, it's Ghost Kirby.
It's angry teenager Kirby who grew a goatee.
Oh, it's Dr. Wily.
Angry flying brain with nuts.
Yeah, that's a ball sack right there.
Mhm.
If that is. Is he Aquaman? What is?
I think he might also do like some of these. I can't remember.
Thank you.
He. This is a he.
You got to get the energy quick,
Oh, okay. Why do you think this looks like that?
Guess
Why
what?
does he have a lightning arm?
Doesn't he do that?
He's got an arm made of lightning, a fishtail.
Have you ever seen this person,
Spell this.
Rob?
It's with an E before the I.
Shaved his hair in the center.
If I was a god, I would.
Osiodon. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I've never maybe written that word before and just didn't occur to me.
Look, it had all the elements of Poseidon and then some.
I want to draw that version of Poseidon really bad.
Oh, sorry. Did I offend you by saying Poseidon's not real? I'm so low.
What?
Sorry. I shouldn't laugh at things not on stream. It's really confusing.
Was it a funny? Did something funny happen in Dota? Just
No.
kidding. It's never happened in history.
My roommate's dog has the funniest barks in the world.
Is that a canoe tree?
Miracle.
You have to mimic it now.
Well, so you know how the dogs do like the like that? She does it really, really like she doesn't like a person impersonating a dog. So she's like,
I like that a lot.
it's really funny.
Bring her on the show.
Yeah.
It's a good compilation of dogs screaming like humans. I think specifically pugs, actually.
Oh, didn't you link us that? I'm
might
sure you did
have.
at some point.
Yeah, it's possible. There's a bunch of pugs going like, "Ah!" It's hilarious.
Man, I'm not. Oh,
This is a tough one.
because it's just a. You know, you're gonna be like,
Yeah, I was thinking like the big something.
one of those, and then we're gonna take this here and give it a nice little swooshy-doo. Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's gonna go like that, and then like
So-
Wait, what?
Oh,
I don't get
What's
it
the-
at all.
And then
Oh!
there's that with the and then the
How do you don't put an and in the middle of this?
Yeah.
Yin yang.
The yin yang.
Oh,
Fuck.
I never thought to express that as three.
Yin and tang.
Yin and
Tang.
It's the new hit comedy show on NBC.
Yin
Yin and Tang.
and tang.
Dude, it could be a great show because Tong
It's
is
a part of the katana.
well, it's Korean for soup. So it could be a guy who runs a soup shop and is also
No, he makes
Hear me out.
katanas.
It could be the orangutans that used to sell Tang from the 90s.
It's a kick in the glass.
is it is it is it
I took
Yep.
it away. What the fuck?
Oh, it's,
Oh, you put it in there. Hang on.
yeah, that's one of those.
That's what it is. Oh, but they spell it wrong.
Yeah.
asterisk
Spell it wrong in the game.
asterisk?
Oh wait. It's no.
It would give you a lot of points in
Uh,
Scrabble.
A
Asterix is a Sega Genesis game
with
I
obelisk.
played. Yeah, with Obelisk, exactly.
What?
Well, they capitalize it, so maybe they actually are referencing that game.
Maybe. Yeah, it's possible.
Well, you know, or the media property that is
Nah.
existed
Isn't it
for
like a
50
cartoon?
years. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, that sounds stupid to me, honestly.
Ooh.
It is stupid. It's real bad.
Anchors away. Ah, why did I say it out loud?
Oh,
Oh, dude, that's an
Oh, okay.
amazing drawing.
yeah, all right.
So
fair enough.
sorry. It just exploded out of my mouth.
You just shouldn't say that.
Anchors away, man.
I couldn't help it.
No laming.
No, dude, apples away.
One apple away keeps the doctor at bay.
Oh, it's Red Voldemort.
Bad apples.
This isn't Daredevil.
Chad, I'm just playing random royalty-free
He's-
music. It's
he's
not
really-
game music.
He's really off frame here, isn't he?
Oh, I know what
Oh,
that is. That's a good drawing.
Yeah.
That flame.
Yeah, he had a whole plan behind it.
Even without the little
Austin.
the head thing.
Oh, he looked like he was on fire.
Rob, why
It is
didn't you
'cause it's so
draw
fast.
Reverse Flash?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Slow?
Really? Reverse
I mean,
Flash is
No, I do, but isn't Reverse Flash yellow?
yeah, but whatever.
Fabio.
Isn't that the premise of your joke? That I drew the colors wrong?
No, I just wanted you to draw Reverse Flash. There's no joke.
He's named Hashsulf.
Yeah, that's it. What? What? Oh, it's Zeus!
Is it Gronkowski?
No, it's the guy from Super Mario World with the football helmet. He just got his helmet off.
Okay, Ginger
Football.
QB with green and black.
You're not allowed to do football.
Oh,
players, I
he's
don't know.
doing the.
You talked about it earlier.
This is good.
Wait, I wasn't on the show. It doesn't count.
No, you were there.
I was
I
there
were
for
there.
this?
Was
Yeah,
I there?
yeah.
Yeah, you were there.
You're talking about the football player who is also something you do.
When you're buying gifts.
Yeah.
Re-gift?
Am I close yet?
Keyboard shortcut.
John Re-gift?
Invisible.
Oh,
He does
Richie
not
Incognito.
like
Literally,
He did,
like,
though.
this segment. I thought he meant segment 2.
Yeah.
Overlays, please. Overlays, please.
Yeah.
I
Overlaid,
didn't get it
overlaid.
at the time. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I'll make a new one real quick. He was on the Dolphins, okay?
He played for the Dolphins for
I
sure.
guess
Thank
Dolphins
you.
didn't
Most
give me credit.
recently played.
It wasn't
Bills.
Dolphins. It was
Yeah,
Incognito.
should have given me credit anyway.
No link?
Think I'm supposed to know his name?
Yeah.
Was he an inside or an outside linebacker?
He was not a linebacker.
Oh, lineman. Sorry.
He was an inside job.
Yeah. Richie Incognito was an inside job. I've heard that before.
I've given you the link.
I am
I've clicked
in.
the link.
So I watched Will Ferrell's one-man show, "You're Welcome, America," a final night with George W. Bush on HBO. It was a fun little reminder of how things used to be when Will Ferrell puts on a one-man show about how Man, this president, what a weirdo, isn't he? He sure is bad. Good thing we won't do this again.
He's a wackadoo.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Then he also showed his penis 3 times on the screen, so that was
that
really
all?
interesting.
That was good, yeah.
Yeah, no, 4 times actually. Now that I remember,
Yeah, I thought it was
it was
4.
definitely 4.
Should have thrown a
But he
shoe.
showed it once, and he's like, "I don't show it again. Fuck you!" And then he'd throw it up on the screen again.
Oof.
Yikes.
Whoops.
That was a liberal.
I'm just saying, I could beat up John Oliver.
Dude, I bet.
He would probably agree.
No,
Yeah.
hold on.
He's never
You
claimed to be
versus
a
John
tough guy.
Oliver,
Yeah.
straight up fist fight.
Yeah.
I'm taking Oliver.
Really?
I think he might. Yeah, he'd have more to lose. I feel like.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I have a better
his
job.
reputation would be crushed.
I have a lot more
You
respect.
have a better job.
Wait, it's that though.
You kind of do in some respects.
Yeah, no, in all respects.
Those
That's
are
inhale.
ants.
You can't see it right now, but I'm actually drawing a dick.
Is he a dad? Oh, dude, if he's a dad, you got no chance.
Yeah, he's got dad strength at that point.
I think he wears his suits
Oh,
2
right.
sizes larger to appear physically more imposing than he actually is.
Dude, he's
Splash a
so
bucket of water on him and see
self-deprecating,
what
though.
happens.
You know he's probably lifting back in the.
Wait, I picked
Pre-production
a
area.
totally different word. What's
Oh,
this?
you son of a
All right,
bitch.
yeah,
Oh, that's
it's
why I
like-
can't get it.
Oh, this
It's about
is
3
it's-
seconds.
It's pointy. I swear I clicked anthill. I swear. Oh.
I also think John Oliver might just be a robot head that is programmed to read tweets.
Mm,
No.
entirely possible.
Interesting take.
Yeah.
We get it. You're a conservative.
I'm just saying, I've never seen his legs.
Let me give him a
We get it. You're a transhumanist.
This is actually Winston Churchill.
I was thinking that as well.
Why are his arms coming out?
No, hang on, wait for it. He's got a
It's his
nice little
overcoat.
It's reggae Abraham Lincoln.
This is Monopoly Man.
he's got a
It's
nice
Snoop
little
Dogg
thing
as an
going
old
on
president.
Oh, he's okay, so he's a pimp.
there. He's got
Tentacle Lincoln.
now this arm's a little longer, so we're gonna make that one a little longer too, and then he's got this cool little thing going on.
He's got like knife hands. I like that.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, it
He's
must be
skewering
this.
Something.
Yes.
Really.
Well,
What is it?
I mean, what does he look like?
He looks like Abraham Lincoln with tentacles coming out of the side of
And
his face.
what
Knife
was
hand.
the Emancipation Proclamation?
Oh my god.
Oh, you got it.
You can't say that.
You open the door.
It was
It's-
wizardry.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Abraham Lincoln was born today, and then in like whatever 18 years, whenever he gets a job, what do you think that job would be?
Streamer.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
probably
for
should,
sure.
Yeah.
So like 18 years from now, you think streaming will still be a thing?
Well, what was he doing when he was 18 years old back then?
Lawyer. President.
Was he
I don't think
president
he
when
was
he
the
was 18?
president.
That's
at
crazy.
18.
He
Yeah,
was the
no,
president
it's
when he was 18.
Pretty sure we have laws.
I'm gonna look that up. Hang
That's
on.
that. Why do you think they made the law? The last one got killed.
Oh well, yeah, you're right.
What'd you know?
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln was elected president when he was 17 years old.
Mhm.
Weird.
He was very bright for his age.
Yeah.
It's like they beat out
It's
a
crazy.
rabbit.
Now that 14-year-old,
I do see that here on Wikipedia.
Yeah, it's got that in there. Yeah, this is a tough race.
Is that a bad flamingo? You couldn't get it?
He's got a bird perkit.
I'm sorry, I was looking up Abraham Lincoln's Wikipedia page.
Nope.
At age 3, Abraham Lincoln was born into presidency. 4 years later, he
Born
was a
into
lawyer.
presidency?
Well, that's what
At age
happens.
3, he was born into president.
That's what happens when you're George Washington's son.
He was in the womb
American
for 3
monarchy.
years to prepare him for the responsibilities of leading a free world.
You guys ever see that like really bad Abraham Lincoln versus Vampires movie?
Oh, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
the word
that's
was
the one.
electricity
Yeah.
there. That's my bad.
See,
I've never seen it, no.
Well, see, the thing is, you could make that badass, but
Nope.
they chose not to.
Absolutely. That movie is the definition of Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. It's the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, I agree.
It's
But I mean,
movies
like,
for people who think they're smart but are actually dumb.
It's also just like a stupid clickbait title. It's like,
Yeah, basically.
That's not Abraham Lincoln. That's an actor. Look, that was
This
funny.
is Abraham Lincoln, though. Oh no.
That was Thunderstruck.
Hey,
Get that
Grandpa,
out of
you doing all right? Grandpa,
He's still in the well?
you hungry? All right, Grandpa, we'll be there soon.
You see what?
Grandpa, do you want more rice pudding?
What I really like about it is how it's like a metaphor for the fact that we really have abandoned our elderly and basically just sequestered them in homes together, so that we can ignore them until they die.
What?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
that is
metaphor. Is
definitely.
the thing. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying it's a metaphor.
Oh, this is Lincoln.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. I drew the drawing like a long time ago.
God damn it.
We're back on that again, huh?
So I mean, he's got the unibrow. I mean, you just guys guess it.
Oh, fuck.
Stop guessing. I need to draw on the left side of the screen.
Everybody type titties and he'll get banned.
Ooh.
Rob, type something really long.
Hold on.
You missed your chance. I'm at the bottom of the screen now.
Well, I already did it.
Oh, damn it.
Whoa.
Love to fill things in.
I like to kiss titties.
Austin.
Oh, that's that. That's not that anymore. Now that's that. Okay, great.
The fuck is happening? Is this duck punt?
Austin has it. If only there was another word other than Olympic.
Oh shit! I think I got you in trouble.
Oh,
Wait, is your chat just dead?
I think the
Did you write
staff
titties?
staff killed me.
Nobody can say anything. Well, I mean, no, it's emote only.
We
You're gonna-
shouldn't have said titties.
Oh, wait,
That's
no,
what
they are.
happened. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oof.
Yikes.
You can't ban me. The whole site would be nothing if it wasn't for this show.
That's it, boys. We're moving to hitbox.
I've been muted for a while, haven't I?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't
you haven't
notice.
said anything for like 20
Yeah.
minutes.
Oh wow, 4
I just realized when Twitch did the mixers, were they actually promoting their competition?
Holy shit!
Dude, wow, next level.
Oh, it's a Star
Or
Trek.
did
Emote
Microsoft
only mode is broken. Please don't use.
did,
Oh, dude, I'm totally turning it on. Hang on.
You also left the game when you did that.
Yeah, my bad. I'm gonna get in it.
Or do you think Microsoft stole the name for its streaming service? Okay, you know what? 6 days till Tuesday.
Why can't I rejoin? What the hell?
I don't know.
It gave me 3 seconds before it kicked me out for the "Are you still here?" thing to not go away.
It's very adamant about you being here.
Yeah. Oh my
What
God.
I was gonna say is,
Wait, hold on. I'll do the voice.
Oh, there we go.
What I was gonna say.
Just need to get the immersion going.
Maybe Microsoft stole the game from their streaming and first parties.
This is an incredibly mean-spirited bit. I just want to I want you to know that I'm supposed to be the mean one.
Oh.
This is just mean spirited.
You got you there.
What just happened for a while? Rob just made a lot of sense.
Now this is the part where I pretend to be sad, and then everybody turns on me. Yeah.
Yeah. Do that a lot.
Okay.
Ryan, look, buddy. I'm sorry we were mean to you, okay?
Yeah.
No, come on. Don't
I'm used to it.
take it like that.
I'm-
You know we love you.
Chad, just remember that Ryan kills every dog in every video game.
They're
he gets
always
That's true. Yeah, you
aggressive.
do that.
They're
They're not
ag-
always aggressive.
They're always aggressive.
That's a lie. That's a blatant fabrication.
Okay.
Final Fantasy 15. Every dog in that town loves you.
I don't play Japanese games.
Wow, that's on you.
Okay.
Now you're starting to dig your grave even further,
Oh.
buddy. Well done.
I just
Why is this Ferris wheel at sea?
No.
The intro to DMC.
Rob,
It's the Thames.
you should know this. Jess is gonna get mad at you if you don't know this.
Oh, it's.
Oh,
the,
would you like
what
a
you
spot
see
Oh.
of tea where we watch Peep Show? Eat jellied eels and catch Jack the Ripper.
What is this?
It's a Ferris wheel, but it's that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this was a thing. Cool.
Yeah. The London Eye. It's actually really famous because they.
It's in London.
It's really big.
It's
Never
large
mind.
and sponsored by the Coca-Cola Corporation.
I was gonna make a joke about how it's suspended in the air 500 feet, but
Also,
that in bad
it's-
taste?
For having the worst
No.
cars in London.
Oh,
Well,
that's-
on the
it
bright
is.
side, at least it's not expelled in the air.
Oh my God, no! Why did I do that?
It's DeviantArt.
How do you
What?
know if you're pregnant?
I
you
told
get
you not
pregnant?
to come inside of me, Tails.
Why would he listen?
Oh, God, in the show.
That's like, man, that's a great one-word banger right there of a
that's
punchline
pretty
for
good.
that joke. That's great.
Oh.
like the two drawings of this are starkly.
Yeah, this is definitely not what that is.
The word is pregnant.
Fragrant.
Rant.
How does you know if you are pregnant?
Oh, perfect timing. Why don't we take some time to pimp our channels? Why don't we start with Bear Taffy?
Hi, I'm Bear Taffy, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, BAER Taffy. Come, well, I guess, yeah, I'm going to desperately beg you to come watch me play Magic Arena tomorrow, since I'll be doing that as a bounty that I now have a much higher requirement for. So that'd be great if you could come by. It'd probably be, around the morning time. So, yay.
How about you, Robert?
Yeah, hi, I'm Rob, also known as Alpaca Patrol. I'm gonna desperately beg you to watch me play Magic the Arena
Yeah,
right
man!
now. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna-
nice.
I'm gonna be
Get that
doing
money.
it immediately after the stream. So please come by. Please come by. Twitch.tv/Alpaca Patrol.
It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna play some Magic Arena right now. So yeah, it'll be fun.
Sick. How about you, Austin?
I'm gonna go play World of Warcraft, but don't watch that. Go watch Rob's run. That's way more valuable for him and you.
Mhm. Oh, actually, I should mention, I'm still just gonna do the St. Jude thing. for
Fuck you.
donations.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to Ryan.
Oh, okay.
Is that literally, as Rob said, St. Jude?
That was a
Very
big
competitive. Yeah.
No, I don't mean to. I'm just trying to assume control of his chat.
I
Right.
unmodded you.
How about you, Grandpa?
Hang on, I gotta ask him. Grandpa, what you got going on?
I just want somebody to play cards with. You know, in my day, I was a physician.
He said he's making a rope.
Oh no!
Grandpa.
Oh, to
No,
get
he's
out!
trying
To
to
get
get
out!
What's the matter with you? What's the He's in a well. What's he gonna do with
He
it?
was seeing he's so down that he's in the well. He's gonna kill himself.
How can he do it?
I thought he was gonna do a bris.
to save himself, and instead he's just gonna hang himself. All right. Jesus, Ryan.
Look, I didn't make the joke.
You did make the joke.
Wait, Rob, Austin, are you done? Did you start?
I did. Just go. Move on.
All right. No.
Nah, probably never gonna play that Magic game.
Oh, come
Wow.
on.
Spirited.
Probably won't ever do a bounty either for that.
Jeez.
If you want to find the only pure soul left on Twitch, I guess, go over to twitch.tv/beartaffy.
Yeah, switched him. He got him.
Mouth, my HOTUS doesn't work right.
It doesn't work for you, little guy.
Holy shit! You just got wrecked.
All right.
I love the be mean to Ryan outro.
Hey, I'll go. Ryan,
Wrap this up so I can do
I'll fly a 747 back to Vancouver. Stop by your place. I'll help you figure it out. How's that?
I was also thinking what we should do is fly YVR to YYZ and the whole time listen to YYZ.
Yes.
Just to get you in the mood for landing. You could probably listen to it like, I don't know. Maybe
How many times in a
45 to
12-hour
50
stream?
times. Is that what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
It's a long song.
Yeah. It's a 5-hour flight.
It's a
Good
long
flight,
song.
All right, I'm gonna go play Death Gambit. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Later. I was going to give him a chance to pimp his channel.
I
I guess you guys just took too long. Way to go.
Twitch.tv/RockBuddySmile.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
It's such a good song.
That was one of my favorites in Guitar Hero.
Oh yeah.
It's my favorite song to sing in Rock Band.
I like to play the drums on it because I am not talented.
The joke is there's
That's the end of the song. Hey, Kate. Let me go check on my wife. My wife is indisposed, but I believe she's going to stream. I just hope she knows there's a guy in the blender room, Momo. There's a guy in the blender room. Yeah. What are you going to play, Kate? Yo, Kate's playing Enter the Gungeon. At twitch.tv/lovelymomo. Thanks for watching. I'm going to read out a bunch of names. Go watch Kate play that. Go watch Robert play Magic the Gathering Arena. Go watch Nicholas play Death's Gambit. I modded Bear again. He just needs to type so you can see he's modded. Staff, why don't you just mod Bear for me? It's too much work. Bear, just type so they can see that they modded you, Bear. Hey, you will use the emote only, you son of a bitch. On mod Bear Taffy. It's like Magneto. Why do I keep trusting him? He keeps telling me, oh, it's the last time I'm going to try to murder all the humans. All right, Magneto. All of a sudden, he's building a big old Cerebro modification to zap them all. No, I can't trust you again until the third movie comes out. Anyway, I'm going to read out a bunch of names. Morsel Mouth. Total Goldfish 2, Ayu Papupa, Some Guy 31, Probable Panda, Hey, it's Justin, Chris Caveman, Max Ironcock, Wafflees, Ravenette, Toxel, A Tribe Called Zest, Tomato Toshinu, Ubernook, Kiwi Rar, Swagger, Heberstogen, The Ragu Doctor, The Impact, Gotta Go Fast, Mystic Tacos, Great You, Brunglehands, Cam the Man 518, Void X Wolf, Neoscene, Kyoba, Asmanas the Great, Frag Eater, Entisto, Zekeme01, Boz Kurtlar, I'm Still a Noob, Fane Rezio, Majestic Moji, Boom is Hamiba, Mobius Reactor, Uncomprehending Gale, Factory Defaults, Vrek86, Glassin75, JohnBot 300, Oddlong, G-Drill, Maze Trap, Not So Crippling Depression, Alphanumeric Supreme, Savor the Flavor, Dead Traveler, Enrico QC, Megastan 93, El Chocolat, Britain 477, Evan Ramos, Wary Dromedary, I Am Stove, The 583rd VIP, Kilted Wonder, Kazos, Ergo Me Smart, Mahoy I'm Noi, Squoop, Fetid Tonic, Electric Stewaloo, Croyles, Hellphaser, Bubba Legend, Aldrinian, Hurricane Harry, Suppose, Demon's Vone, Karma Farmer, Cosmonow, Kurzer, Fiennes Civo, BF Kelleher, Wadao Ganadu, Sedated Maniac, Pizza Guy 128, Namesake 22, Justin J 3190, Tropic Pizza, Amber Wave XD, Haitian Jesus, Daft the GP, Irate MTG Solver, and Danny Boy Med. Thank you guys very much for the subscriptions. Thanks for watching, and thanks for making an effort to watch without ad block. I'll be live tomorrow with the NLSS, of course, at twitch.tv/Northernlion. You can watch Cade right now, twitch.tv/LevelMomo, playing some Enter the Gungeon. Robert's playing Magic the Gathering Arena. Nick is playing the new Dark Souls 2D game. That's Gambit. See you tomorrow, and thanks for being here. I am pressing my HOTUS buttons. You can't stop me now.